I think he wants to kill us off quick.
Lively bunch. I'm enjoying this already. We're not even playing it.
Well, here's the thing. I'm on East Coast time. So I've got like an hour and a half of being fun. And then I get like medium fun. And then the last hour, you're just watching me like try to stay.
The last hour, Birch is going to be like, I'm going to go sit on this bench.
Uh-huh.
That's the last thing you're going
I druid form into a bear and snug up on the ground by a fire. That's the last you hear of me.
I mean, same, to be honest. Same.
Oh, that sounds all right.
Yeah, sounds good. Cool. Oh, and here's Lauren.
Oh,
I am not going to like
all right,
that scene.
and if anybody wants to check on Seth for me.
I will.
Same. I'm like trying to pull up the...
I don't think it's posted yet, is it?
Yeah, you guys gotta go to YouTube and go to my YouTube channel, and it's live there. I just verified. So, or it should be on Facebook too.
Ooh, it's on Facebook.
Yeah.
Are we
Let me.
about the...
Hey, darling. Yeah, go
No
ahead and
restream tonight.
turn your video on.
Oh, you know what? If we're not doing any restream?
No restream.
We're not in restream tonight.
Okay, then I'm
Just
going
Zoom.
to hang this up and do it from my computer. 1 second.
Okay, cool. Well, all right. Well, in the meantime, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentledems. My name is Greg, and I am your Dungeon Master this evening. Welcome to Brutes in the Shackled City, live at the Hollywood Fringe. Woo! This is officially our opening night. Last week's preview was definitely preview worthy. But tonight we have it all together. Everything's looking great. It's working great. We can't necessarily all see each other unless we turn and look at the wall right now. And even when I put the combat map up, that's going to change. But we'll keep everybody on the talking heads here because we've got 4 players coming in from the internet. I'm thrilled to be doing this right now with you guys. I hope you guys are hyped too. Let's all get hyped for this tonight.
Seth will be here momentarily.
Seth will be here momentarily. Our wizard, our Tabaxi wizard, is running a little behind, but don't worry, he's got all kinds of extra speed. He'll be here in a snap.
Oh. Boo! You hate puns and then you start with that?
Yeah, well, you know, fair game tonight.
Oh, boy.
All right, yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I have a dice tower.
The abominable.
I went to
Pun Man over
Disneyland
here.
and saw this, and I had to have like this is my dice tower. So yes.
Nice.
I will be rolling to infinity and beyond this evening. Don't sue me, please. I have no money. Like, for real.
You can quote them.
Yeah.
That's fair game.
No, I know,
That's
but I
fair
mean,
game.
using their, yeah. So,
That's true.
That's
you
true.
Bought it. You bought it.
I bought it. I paid for it. Actually, my buddy paid for it. I haven't even paid him back yet for it, but I'll Venmo him later. Anyhow, so this tonight is our second of the side quests. The side quests. So right now we are in the middle of playing through the Shackled City campaign. The original. This is the Shackled City Adventure Path by Paizo Publishing. This was published in 2003. No, it was published in 2000, and then the hardcover was published in 2003. It originally appeared as a serial adventure, and we've been playing through that since about October last year was when we started, really?
Beginning of time.
Yeah, it feels like, Adam will say that it's been forever, and they're only level 5.
I think Adam tracks the days, the minutes,
You know,
the hours.
If you say all my lines, I don't know what point I have.
Yeah, no, I'm just beating you to the punch tonight. So we'll get some original jokes out of you tonight. So I'm kidding, I love you. Yeah, we're playing through this, but for Fringe, we're doing some special side quest one-shots. These are these are not a part of the official campaign. These are the opportunity for us to, Hey! What's up, buddy?
Hey!
Hold on, can I have a chair for him? Hey! There's a chair. Yeah, okay, awesome. Of course. Welcome, brother.
Hello.
Glad to see you. We're all talking through the snowball again tonight, so make sure you project.
I believe it.
So anyhow, as I was saying, we're doing some more on one of the other cameras. So this
Cool.
way we,
Okay, it's only coming from one.
Yeah, exactly. So that's Hannah, our beloved SM. She's getting through. She's handling the stuff tonight. Tonight we have cameras and equipment being a little glitchy, so we're gonna just make things happen.
I hope in future years, when every show is live streaming at the Fringe, that the shows that are doing it, like this one, and especially you, like pioneering a lot of this stuff for the Fringe, look back and are like, "Thank you, Greg," but of course they won't.
No, I'm not the only venue that's streaming. I got to give a lot of props to the other venues who are out there streaming. I know that that a lot of some venues, when they had the opportunity to drop it, dropped it, and I understand why. This is a technical nightmare right now. This is incredibly difficult and it's incredibly expensive, and sometimes it's glitchy as hell. But when it works, it works really well. And this is a grand experiment, and we appreciate you coming along with us for the ride tonight. Unfortunately, since we're up here on stage, I don't have the feed up. I can't monitor the chat. So hey, Hannah, if anybody starts talking smack, let us know.
Will do.
Thank you. So if you're watching tonight, thank you for being here. We love you and adore you and appreciate you. So anyhow, side quests. The side quests are giving us an opportunity to do a little bit more character-driven stuff, and they are taking place outside of the timeline. Sort of like when there's like 8 different Spider-Man books, and on one particular day, Spider-Man has 8 different storylines going. This is all just kind of like happening within that kind of cloudy realm of time at the moment. So, don't ask me about timelines. And this is another reason why we're going milestone instead of XP. But that's a whole, that gets a little wonky right there. Anyhow, I'm doing a lot of talking. I've got one last thing to do, and then we'll introduce the brutes. But I should let you guys know, I'm a professional dungeon master with Mastermind Adventures. Mastermind Adventures is a company based in New England, where I went to school and met half the guys here at the table. I'm working for them remotely. I am their LA representative. You can hire me to run a game like this for you and your friends. You go to mastermindadventures.com. You can book me or book any of the other incredibly talented DMs for hire that they have there to run games for you. I would love to do that. So I'm officially taking bookings again starting in October because I'm going to sleep in September. Just trust me, there's been no sleep right now. And again, we're also part of the Hollywood Fringe Festival. There's over 100 different productions going on within 1 square mile of Hollywood. A lot of them are streaming online. I actually have an original play that I've written that is running right now. We have 2 performances left. You can go to hollywoodfringe.org and learn about everything happening in the festival right now, including It's Been 76 Years and We're Still Waiting for Lefty, written by me, produced by Theater Unleashed, and happening here in this venue on this very stage. This coming Friday and next Wednesday. Those are the last 2 performances, and then you'd have to bribe me for the VOD link, I guess, But I do accept bribes, so we'll talk. Anyhow, that is enough of my bullshit, and there's a lot of it, so I appreciate you bearing with me. We're 10 minutes into the game already. We haven't even rolled 1 die yet. We got an 8. All right, cool. So with that, I think we're going to go ahead and jump right to the introductions. Let's go on ahead and take it over to the end of the table over here. Let's start with Matt.
I'm Matt. I play Greysoul, a young half-elf cleric with a lot of screws loose. And I'm the party healer for the most part when I'm not performing complex surgeries, helmed by our friendly cat over here.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I think we have D&D's first successful head reattachment of corpse?
Reattachment, reanimation.
I really let you guys get away with a lot on that. That was a great episode. That was better than Grey's Anatomy, yo. I'm putting it out. I'm putting it out right now. That was
Brutes Anatomy.
Brutes Anatomy. Yeah. What does Greysoul look like? Just so everybody knows.
Greysoul is kind of a on the shorter side, I guess, for half. I don't know, maybe solid for a half elf. Dark hair, pale skin, gray eyes. Very tired looking. Sleep doesn't really come too easily to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got himself a nice breastplate now. So I think I'm sneaking without disadvantage, which is nice when that pops up. But yeah, he's
A little louder for the stream. Yeah. You got it, and for the Zoom.
I can sneak without disadvantage because that's what clerics do.
Amazing. I love it. Let's go on next on over here, Mr. Paul.
Hi there, I'm Paul Masterson. I play Sir Feldruucan Vorkrist, the golden scale Dragonborn Paladin of Helm. I'm a big boy in this game, 7'1", 325 pounds of divine wrath. If you mess with the kids, I'm coming to get you. That is my oath of vengeance. Also, a bit of a do-gooder because, you know, when you've got plenty of weight to throw around, you should. Be the change, hashtag Paladins. Paladins be paladining. And, yeah.
Hashtag Holy Roller.
Hashtag Holy Roller.
Yep.
Love it.
So 7'1",
7'1", 325 pounds of loving.
And you know, don't let him intimidate you. He puts the pal in paladin.
That is true. That is true. I thank you.
I love that. I love that. Putting the pal in paladin.
I'm good for one thing. It's wordplay.
Yep. All right. I'm going to need you to help me write a rap album later.
Yeah, I'm very well suited for that.
I dig it. I dig it. I love it. Well, let's go on ahead and bring it over to Mr. Nate.
Hi, I'm Nate. I play Lorenzo, the rogue, human rogue, noble, who's a little shifty, just a little.
Morally questionable.
If there was a shifty scale instead of a Kinsey scale, you'd be like a 5.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that means, but sure.
I love it.
Nearly full shifty.
Yeah.
Right now, I am cursed with partial translucence due to picking up magic items. So that was kind of fun. It also really helps on stealthing around.
It really does help on stealthing around. You know, and yeah, that'll teach you for you know, using a magic item in a place where they say all the magic items have a magical disease on them. You know, it's like you
get the magic items.
You got the herpes of the magic item world. You know,
Still worth it.
There really hasn't been a downside to these herpes per se.
I mean, it's like,
which is like
You forget when a phase spider ripped his throat out.
yeah, you forget about the phase spider, number one.
I'm
Number
not
two,
into
you
that.
forget about the fact that you weren't here for when he nearly faded out of existence entirely.
Ah, well, there's that.
And hence
Everything
now
else.
he's permanently stuck in this.
it worked out.
Yeah,
It worked out.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, now I can stealth around. And,
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
still gonna stealth around.
Fuck around, find out. All right? I'm just saying. But thanks, brother. It's good to have you here tonight. Let's go ahead and bring it to Seth.
Hi, I'm Seth Thygesen, and I'm perpetually late. Also, I play a Tabaxi wizard whose name is Seneca Polaris. I study at the Blue Crater Academy, and I really don't care for people who make other people work against their will. Yeah, that's no good. That's basically all I carry the stick for. It's a spellcasting focus, but also it's just to knock people upside the head, just for even suggesting that.
It's very important to be able to do that frequently and vigorously. I completely agree.
That's
I think the world will benefit a lot more from more sticks upside the head.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Also, I'm completely shameless, not just because of that, but because of this thing that I'm wearing on my head at the moment. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, no, I love the cosplay, dude. You look great.
Oh, yeah, well, I work out.
Yep. Let's go ahead and bring it to our remote players, our friends who are joining us from near and far and near. Let's go ahead and start it with Mr. Broseph Joseph.
Hey!
So, my party has a lot of people who like to talk.
This is how it starts.
Okay. Our paladin likes to pick a shockingly large amount of battles. Our cat wizard likes to save every creature on the face of the planet. Rick, the black-scaled dragonborn barbarian, is less concerned with the nuances and more interested in just beating the shit out of stuff. He was originally just a dragonborn warrior, but due to some plot twist, he's delving into barbarianism, berserkerism. He's got some issues about blacking out and waking up covered in blood, but it's no big deal, guys. Don't worry about it. It's cool. I'm very excited to be back after a break and to hopefully not murder hobo, but you know, bring justice to the innocence of the children. Think of the children. I'm just gonna kill something.
Awesome. Well, Well, thanks for joining us tonight, brother. Glad to have you back in town now. We'll have you here live in studio hopefully next week if work doesn't take you away from us again.
Yes, yes.
Awesome, awesome. All right, let's go ahead and bring it over to Mr. Birch. How you doing, Adam?
Buddy, how's it going? I'm good. So I play Birch. My name's Adam. He's kind of goes wherever the wind blows him. Young, human, druid, who knows? More importantly, I'm excited we're in Fringe because I met Greg at Fringe 10 years ago. In fact, if you click on my profile at Fringe, you'll see that I wrote a review on Super Sidekick the Musical in June 19th, 2011. I gave it very good reviews, Greg. Now, if you go to Greg's page, you'll see that he did not write a review of my musical that was played that same year himself. But we're not gonna look into that or ask any questions.
Well, I suppose I deserve that for stealing most of your shtick at the top of the show. So, all right. I see what's up. I see how this goes. Well, Lauren, darling, I'm going to save you for last for reasons that'll become apparent in a moment. But I'm going to take the opportunity right now to introduce our guest this evening, our guest brute, Mr. Mikey Strange. Now, Mikey and Paul and I go way back, way back to like high school. Back in the days when we were known as Serono, Sky, and Soltaire the Barbarian, and now we're back here. I think this is our first time actually tabletopping together, the three of us. But you know, we were all LARPers for years and years, and some of us still practice that habit. Although you know, like money and time being what they are, it makes it more difficult these days. But Mikey, it's so good to see you, buddy. So glad to have you here tonight, and. Take a minute and introduce yourself, but don't give anything away about what you're playing tonight, because that's a big old surprise.
Yeah, so I'm Mikey Strange, like Greg said. I am a LARPer, don't hold it against me. This evening I will be playing various NPCs that are all equally ridiculous. So I hope that you enjoyed that experience. That's it, yeah. So I'm excited.
Awesome, brother. Hey, so glad to have you here tonight. Thank you for joining us. And welcome to the squad. All right, and let's go on ahead and bring in Lauren. Lauren, go on ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Lauren. I play Tarafirith, the Elven Bard. And I'm also super excited that Mikey is here. I had no idea you'd be here. Mike and I also go back to high school. We went to high school together. We had classes together. I don't think I've played D&D with you since high school.
I heard you did a play together.
We also did a one-act play together called Adam and Eve, where
we were Adam and Eve.
We were basically like naked on stage. It was very awkward.
It was the Mark Twain.
High school.
No, high school. You know, it was great.
I was wearing leaves.
I love it. I love it. This, you know,
I was a lot less person, but yes.
Well, you know, the ties that bind the brutes run very, very deep here. You know, the family tree is actually pretty, you know, there's a lot of fascinating connections, and I think I've had the privilege of knowing everybody either on that screen or on this table for at least, I think, Seth, you're the newest person in my life out of
everybody. Oh yeah, I just showed up late.
Yeah, you showed up late. You got here 5 minutes ago. I don't fucking know that guy. But you know, like this, you know, it's so great to have so much family here at the table tonight. But Lauren,
we do have a reunion next year. I don't know if you know that they're doing it. I'm not gonna say how many years.
Yeah. I just had my that number reunion recently too, and I was like, holy god. That was a reality check. Lauren, we started with you tonight for a particular reason, because if you didn't see last session, well, you know, you missed out. But
best one yet.
We're gonna take this from the point of view of Tarafirith. Having been kidnapped by her adopted mother and being used as bait to lure out a fellow brute, member of the brute squad with a rather large bounty on his head, Tara was forced to watch as most of her friends were mercilessly cut down by these mercenaries, these hired guns, these assassins, before meeting her demise herself at the hands of one of her adopted mother's bodyguards.
What?
So, the Seneca banished to another realm. Lorenzo stabbed through and bleeding out on the floor, left for dead. And it wouldn't be much longer before, in Tarafirith's fading eyesight, that she also watched the demise of Feldruucan and our good friend Greysoul here as well. Both cut down by sniper's bolts. Yeah, they finally out like totally like say hello to my little friend. You know?
Platoon.
Yeah, just yeah, exactly.
When I fall asleep, I don't remember their deaths.
Well, you know, you ran, Birch, and you got cut down by the assassins from the last laugh that were waiting outside for verification of death of targets. So you got to be the one that died off screen, leaving the only one alive from the brutes is Brick, who was the one who they were all hunting for, who was Sir not appearing in this episode.
Did I see them kill Birch?
What's that?
Did I see them kill Birch?
No, you weren't there.
Okay.
Yeah, you weren't there like at all. That was the thing, was that you couldn't be found. But we're gonna
individually burn every single one of these motherfuckers.
So, Tara,
Holy shit.
you feel the cold, sharp stab of that spear, that gladiatorial spear, pierce through your belly. And you feel yourself double over, and you know that this wound is mortal. This is it for you. Like, it's already obvious. You feel major organ severing, and it's like, it goes out the other side of your back. The gladiator plants a foot on the side of the wound and pulls the spear out, and then runs you through your chest, just to be sure. And as you go limp, you watch as your brethren, your brothers and sisters in arms here are cut down around you in cold blood. You do see your adopted mother, Leira, howl with rage and agony at your demise, and the last thing that you witness is her literally vaporizing the one who killed you. And now we're back. We had audio. Woo! All right, so we'll podcast this if the camera keeps going out like that. And of course, it's the center camera.
I apologize on behalf of Brick for having ended all of your lives.
Well,
I'm sure I got good reasons for it, but
so you feel your consciousness slipping, Lauren. Tara, you feel your consciousness slipping, and darkness grows. The lights, the pinpoints of light in your eyes grows narrower and narrower and narrower till it's the barest point. And you start to feel that last breath exhale out of your lungs. And your eyes open with a snap. You sit up. You're in a cold sweat. It's dark. It's quiet. This isn't the warehouse anymore. You look around, you don't recognize your surroundings. Your brain starts to process what's happening around you, and you feel not your armor, not your boots. You feel bare feet. You feel a nightgown. You feel the cold cotton, the cool cotton draped over your lithe elven form. You feel a blanket over you. And you feel everything soaked with sweat. You look about, and you are in your chamber at the Church of Helm. You feel yourself, and you are whole. You are intact. The other brutes have talked about having strange dreams, strange visions, importance to the future, perhaps. Who knows? But vivid visions conveying clearly deeper meaning. You don't know if this was one of them, but you do know that it seems so real that this is going to haunt you for quite a while. And maybe you'll stay away from busking in the streets for a little bit. And also maybe keep an eye on Brick. What would you like to do?
I assume I wake up hungry.
Sure.
So, is it totally dark
There is...
outside?
Yes, it's still dark outside.
So it's like early.
Yeah, you went to bed at a relatively normal time. It's probably 3 or 4 bells
Okay.
past midnight.
All right. First, I'm gonna check on my mimics because I feel like I need to.
And it went off again. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna adjust the cameras here real quick. Keep talking.
Allow it.
Briefly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna adjust the cameras, but you guys keep talking. Keep going.
Okay. Well,
Where are your mimics?
well, they were transformed into tankards, but I assume I would keep them like on a shelf or something somewhere, unless I let them like relax and like go in a bed in the corner of the room. I don't know.
We definitely need to be in your room though, because we have PvP experiences with the house, the Church of Helm, being unaware and uncomfortable with having mimics just roaming the halls as whatever.
They don't seem to like pets.
Pets. Okay. How big are their teeth when they're in their normal form is my real question.
They like me.
The mimics, they have assumed they're your twin Steins, Bob and Gorb, are actually. You find that Bob is contentedly sleeping still on your belt, which is draped across the chair, sitting across the bed. Gorb, on the other hand, is conspicuously on the ground, with a rat tail sticking out of the opening of the Stein, which you know tends to be his mouth. It is a severed rat tail.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Way to earn your keep.
You hear a...
Excellent. Well, I'm glad they're okay. So I'm going to dress and go downstairs to the kitchen.
Okay. It is quiet. Very, very quiet. The only people that you hear about are the night watch at the church. Just a pair of acolytes who are assigned with making sure that the night passes quietly and that no one is disturbed. But as you enter the kitchen, you do see Brother Rufus coming in to start the baking for the day and start preparing breakfast for everyone, as sunrise will be in about an hour. And he knows how much the squad likes their bacon and coffee. Lots of coffee. So
We like bacon so much we brought him back from the dead.
yeah, he does good bacon. He puts a little maple
glaze.
little maple glaze on it. Sometimes he dips it in chocolate.
Puts a little cinnamon on the coffee.
Oh,
a couple
yeah.
of different types of creams.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's why he's going to be a great battle mage someday, because it's the attention to detail. It's the finer things.
It's about mixing components. Like he's very, very good about that. So yeah, Brother Rufus eyes you as you come in. Oh, good morning, miss. Is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, I was just a little peckish when I woke up suddenly. Is there anything I can just sort of, like a bit of cheese and bread I can just kind of...
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yes, we have bread, we have cheese in the larder over there. I could make you an omelet, perhaps?
That'd be very nice.
Very good, very good. So he goes and gets a couple of eggs and puts a little lard in the pan and fires it up. And A bit of a restless night.
You could say that.
Yes, he kind of looks about a little uncomfortably. I confess that since coming back, my nights have been restless as well. I find myself not wanting to sleep anymore. I'm sorry. I shouldn't burden you with this. You have bigger, more important things to deal with. Besides, it's the Flood Festival. We should all be getting ready to celebrate.
Not before sunrise.
I'm sorry?
Not before sunrise. Do you have nightmares?
Yes, ma'am. I've suffered some rather disturbing dreams, and I don't know if this is a side effect of my recent return from beyond or not, but let's just say I'm drinking a lot more coffee lately.
Yes, I may try to avoid sleep myself for a night or two. We'll see.
Pardon me, miss, but I thought elves didn't sleep. You meditate? From what I
Well, that's true.
And you
Most people prefer it if we say sleep. They don't quite understand. It's just easier.
I understand what I understand your meaning. Yes.
My meditations have been disturbing.
I'm very sorry to hear that. Well, I shall not pry, but I hope you.
But it means I get known before anybody else.
Haha! Yes. At least that. At least we have that. That is true. That is true. Rest of the squad, give me. Let's do an initiative check to see who wakes up next.
Initiative.
Yeah.
Guess that's gonna be me.
Oh, jeepers. Of course is when I roll. Well.
Rick roll. Solid 9.
Oh, gee, Birch too. What? Wow.
Wow. Get him out now.
Cat, no, this is.
There we go.
Got my
Take
back.
a
Good job, Seneca.
Starting it early.
Yeah, way to
Yeah,
be
get
pro.
those out of the way. Jeez.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
High or low?
Let's do high.
Pick a number between 1 and 100.
I learned this lesson last time. When I say high, I'm not meant to then go low. So we'll go with 81, even though I really want to do like a 7. We'll go with 81.
I'm gonna have to change this method up because you guys are starting to figure my shit out. All right. I always love when you guys pick a high number and then pick the opposite of what it is, because you know. We'll get to you.
All right.
Greysoul, you are not. You were also not able to sleep, but we will. So you find yourself restless, but this is not because of nightmares, but more because, well, there's yet another argument transpiring inside your head that you're having difficult times with, and
Let's go, us.
Feld, you can hear what sounds like Greysoul talking to himself yet again from the chamber over.
Makes sense.
Yep.
But he sounds all right.
I mean, no less perturbed than usual.
Right.
Or no more perturbed than usual, I should say.
Is it time to? Was it morning yet, or is it still?
At this point, the sun is starting to come up.
All right. Then I get up. I don my regular about the temple garb and can go on down to the kitchen to see what's going on in the kitchen.
What's shaking with the bacon?
Exactly. See if Brother Rufus needs anything. See if he wants to talk shop about his future as a champion of Helm. See, make sure he's feeling all right now that he's come back. Now that I convinced him to come back from the dead, that he doesn't feel abandoned.
All right. All right.
Me arguing with myself, or do you get me up for some sweet bacon action?
Well, I guess the question was, did it sound like he was in good spirits, or like he?
Oh no, he sounds perturbed. He's definitely having an argument.
Oh, then I'm gonna knock on his door.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's not any more of an argument than usual, but it's definitely an argument. Yeah. So, all right.
Greysoul, are you doing all right?
Fel?
Yes.
Sure.
It's almost morning. Ready for some breakfast?
Hell yes.
I will see you downstairs.
You hear me trip on my blankets and fall on the floor. But I'm up.
Are you all right?
Getting that bacon, Fel. I'll be right there.
All right. Birch, where did you spend last night?
I don't like the implication. So I'm spooning? No.
It'd be like
you know,
that.
I think this is, I am thinking of this as my last night in Helm. We had, in the Church of Helm, we had spoken to the mayor about getting a place, like an embassy kind of room for us as heroes of the city. And so I am in the Church of Helm, but what little belongings I have are packed neatly, and the room is otherwise totally empty.
Okay. All right. So you're up and you're getting at it.
Scrolling through Zillow.
Yeah, scrolling. You want to talk about doom and depression scrolling? Try looking at real estate listings in Los Angeles. Is all I'm saying. Yeah.
Hey, that's why I moved.
Yeah.
This is fantasy. This is fantasy. Let's stick to fantasy. I don't want real.
Yeah, fantasy is affordable housing in the city. Oh shit.
Fantasy of flipping through Zillow.
Yep. All right. So you.
Housing and homeowners is what we're gonna play next.
Yeah, housing and homeowners. Yes. The heater just rolled a Bosch. It breaks in the middle of winter. The repair bill is $5,000. What do you do?
I rolled a DIY.
Yeah, roll it DIY. All right, make a dex save. No,
Suck the HOA.
The HOA hits you for 29 damage. All right.
The Karen's CR52.
Almost.
Yep. Oh, it gets real fast.
So Birch is flipping through an old manuscript of ambassadorial mansions, trying to figure out what we're gonna get.
Yep, pretty much. He's looking. You know, I mean, he'd already been looking at real estate, so he's already got like records and stuff, trying to figure out where you guys are gonna get put. So yeah, so you're up and about. You can actually hear people moving about outside. Lorenzo.
Yes.
Let me see. Seneca, you're going to go last with that initiative. But first, yeah, Lorenzo.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. You're catnapping in the library by the fire. You're just curled up, you know. Because technically your quarters are at the Blue Crater Academy, not here, you know. But you wound up falling asleep with perusing some tomes. And if he fits, he sits. You know, it's just how it goes. Lorenzo, you wake up. It's dawn. The sun is starting to peer up through your shades at your manse on the outer rim of the city.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep.
I have no place to be. I'll just hang out here for a while.
Okay. You get up. You look around. You can already hear people outside your windows getting up, and with the sun coming up, it looks like that the Flood Festival is still going on at the moment. The sun is peeking up, and you can see that it's been a foggy night, and the fog is not burning off. The fog is, in fact, condensing again into rain clouds that look like will become another lovely sun shower, and the festival shall continue for yet another day.
More rain.
Mm-hmm.
Great. In the meantime, I'd like to see if I can find more information about how much this bounty on Brick is.
Give me an investigation check, please.
Investigation.
Not cool, Lorenzo, not cool.
13. Okay. So you actually reach out to actually, who do you reach out to?
I'll try. I'm pretty sure the guards wouldn't know. Because I'm not sure if they would. You said there's an underworld.
It's an underworld hit. Yeah, it's not like a sanctioned wanted poster or anything like that.
Yeah, it's like
there's an underworld marker on him.
So I'd go probably someone more the shady
Yeah.
side of things.
Okay, cool. You reach out to one of the connections that you made down at the docks, and so I'm assuming you head down there.
Yes.
Okay. So you get up, and do you do anything to disguise yourself or try to blend in, or are you proudly walking about in your translucent state?
Yeah, I have nothing to hide.
All right. Yeah. All right. So you go rolling on down towards the docks, and you do get your usual bits of funny looks and stuff like that. You can see that today it looks like folks on the middle ring have been setting up a bit of a flea market and street fair. You're walking through, you're waltzing through, and you see stuff happening and people moving about. You get down to the docks, you find one of your connections, and this is a dock worker that you know has some ties directly with the last laugh, thanks to your guardsman buddy.
Yep.
Gave you this guy's name, and this hulking brute who clearly just hauls crates and shit for a living, sees you coming up and he says, "Oi, I know who you are."
Good. My reputation precedes me.
Yeah, my friend told me, our mutual friend told me to be on the lookout for you. You know, hard to miss.
Well, I thought it was easy to miss.
Maybe in a fight. What can I do you for?
I'm looking for some information. Large bounty recently put up.
On the Dragonborn?
Yes.
Ain't he a friend of yours?
I'm just wondering how much it is.
Well, you don't know.
No, that's why I'm coming looking for people who know. You obviously know all things.
Oh, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, jeez. With advantage?
Yeah.
This ought to be fun.
17. All right. Right. Well, I do know me stuff here. I do know lots of things. I know that your friend's a dead man walking.
I know. I mean,
Yeah.
I heard it's pretty large.
Oh, it is 10,000 gold, mate.
Oh, nice.
10,000 gold. That's enough for any friend to turn on his friend, right?
Oh, well, it's an impressive amount.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
Yeah. And for going up for a guy who literally rips people apart, throws acid in their face, and eats them, for all I know. I mean, that's 10,000. I mean, that's, I guess, pretty good.
Boy, suddenly this doesn't sound like such a good idea.
I mean, I saw what it did once and was like, wow, that's amazing. So I applaud anyone who goes after this for 10,000. That's awesome.
Right. Well, I like my head where it is, so I ain't going after it now. But you just said that you're tough to hit in a fight. I think you'd actually have a good chance against him.
Yeah, maybe.
So A2 Brute?
What?
You gonna?
You think I would come around and just announce I'm going to murder someone?
Oh, he didn't say it. He didn't say no. I know what he's doing.
Yeah, it was great. Thank you for your revelation. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Give me a perception check.
With advantage or not?
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
28.
Well, that's not necessarily a guaranteed success.
It's a critical.
Damn it.
A crit perception check.
Yes.
Guys, I can see
Everyone
the
doing
future.
everything.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Mike, check your roll 20 whispers, please. And so yeah, we'll get back to you in a second. Brick.
Hey!
Hey. You wake up actually in your room for once.
Oh. Well, that's disappointing, I guess.
Yeah, you wake up and it's like any other morning. But you had another restless night's sleep, and you wake up and the blanket's shredded again. You don't remember the last gossamer threads of whatever dream or nightmare that you had flee immediately upon coming back into consciousness, but you remember that whatever it was primal, savage, brutal. Those are it's not so much the words as much as it is the sensation that you feel in your chest as your heart starts to slow down as you wake up. And you realize that you have your hands, your talons tense and rigid as you rise, and you take a second to kind of shake it off, and that gray, dense weight of exhaustion once again settles right in the forefront of your skull. And you wake up and decide it's time for bacon and coffee because fuck my life, I've got a sleep hangover like nobody's goddamn business right now. Yeah.
That's about it, yeah. I will put on some ideally non-shredded clothes and head down and get some food and some caffeine.
Okay. Cool. You run into Feld in the hall.
Rick! Give him a little, what's up, Feld?
You doing
You
all right?
pick any more fights since last night? With any of the constabularies or guards or any other people of high power position?
Well, Rick, considering that last I checked, you were the one who was doing that, and I was talking to the captain of the guard to not have you arrested and executed, and I was standing up for your honor and taking care of the people of the city.
I'm just pulling your tail, Feld. It's early in the morning. Calm down. Have you had coffee yet? I'm gonna go get some bacon. Why don't you come join me? We'll have some nice bacon. I mean, you did raise the guy from the dead. The least you can do is raise bacon from the living. Ha! Am I right? Come on, buddy.
Always
Come
a kidder.
on.
Always a kidder. Yes, let's get some breakfast.
Like that ever since War College. All right. Cutting back to Nate. Lorenzo, as you start walking back, you feel, as you're walking through the middle ring again, you feel a set of eyes staring at you.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't unusual to have people staring at you because you are like, you've got an opacity filter on, bro. Like you kind of stand out in the crowd, you're used to people giving you a wide berth, but this feels different. This kind of just makes you feel like, I don't know. You kind of twitch, and you can see that. Well, Mikey, give yourself into. Let's describe you real quick.
I am probably about, let's say 6 feet tall, very like willowy, and I'm covered from head to toe in like muslin sort of wraps. There's a lot of sort of like sores and sort of like gross sort of like stains on like the white muslin wraps. And just, through sort of these like tiny little slits that are of these wraps are like two like sort of like black beady eyes. Not terribly difficult to like pick me out of a crowd. Just sort of a gross sort of looking person.
So I have what looks like a leper following me.
Not following, just watching you. But he's standing. You're standing by a cart, right? Or what?
I am. Yes. It's a sort of like gross. I mean, it's equally gross cart. So it's like it looks like it's gone through some shit. Like the cart has seen some. It's forded a river. it's gone through like some shit. It's like probably at one point was like baby blue, and it like over like the years, it's now sort of like this sort of like, I don't know, more like a tan, and all of the blue paint has chipped away. And on the top of the sort of cart, and this is not like a cart like with like you would have a horse take. It's like a cart that like some person would roll around, like not anything very like cool or like noble. It's like someone would like hitch themselves up to this cart and pull it around. It's sort of like a rim shot. Like but anyway, it's opened up on the back, and it's got a big sign that says Meiser's Magical Market. And it's like the like calligraphy is really bad. It's also equally like shitty. Like it looks like it's been peeled off by the sun. It's terrible looking.
Can I do an insight check to see if he really is decrepit or if this is all an act?
Give me an insight check.
Because I can't imagine someone walking around being wrapped up like that, selling magical items, unless it's all a scam, in which case I applaud.
With an 11, you're not sure, but the skeptic in you is kind of like, you know, you expect everything to be a con, so you're naturally suspicious, but you know, the guy could just be like on hard luck, or he could be suffering a curse, or there's any number of things that it could be legit. You're kind of like indeterminate at this point.
Now I'm torn between just walking by and checking this thing out. So maybe I'll go look cursorily to see what's in the cart.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, see if I can determine if it's real or not.
All right. Yeah.
So like the first thing like you would notice is like the smell. So the character is sort of a combination of like old sneakers and like that sort of like almost sweet scent of like pus. Like it's very locker room pus, very gross. A little bit of urine, like stale urine somewhere in there. It's a strong bouquet. It's a ripe.
So this is
ripe
streets of New York
bouquet.
City.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is New York in August.
Yeah.
Or San Francisco. I mean, like, whichever. Like
downtown LA fits this description as well, but that's more like late September, early October. You know.
So I'm
as soon as your character starts walking up, the sort of like punched, sort of like decrepit form, sort of like snaps, like as if like he's sort of animatronic almost, like seeing someone come up to his wares, he's very like, like suddenly springs to life, and he says, Sabi, would you like some oil? Oh, problems in the bedroom, right? Yes, I have a potion for that. Minotaur's blood. Very good. Would you like to try it? Guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm noping out of this situation.
No, wait, no. Where are you going? Oh, I have lots of things. I have the hair of the legendary Cleric, Alden Butterplum, guaranteed to help carry flavor with all the gods. I have the immortal marigold perfume. It's guaranteed to entrance. And you know, what are you looking for? Tell me, come. He doesn't pull you, but like he tries to like use his body to sort of like shepherd you back to his little stall.
I'm going to take a step back from the smelly man, and I will give like a look inside, but I'm not interested. I'll tell you, I'm not interested in anyone's hair or other sort of body parts and things like that.
You're looking in the cart though?
Yeah, I'll look in the cart.
Make a perception check.
In the cart just because. Perception. That'd be a 17.
Can I share it? You think? Do you think he notices
Yeah,
stuff?
why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure, why not?
You glance around, and there's there's a jar with something green and indeterminate that looks vaguely phallic that you're like, nope, don't want none of that.
This is getting pretty bad.
Yeah.
There's got to be something really cool in the next.
There looks to be a flute with a piece of parchment wrapped around it, and you kind of see something that says "Do not touch," like written in Elven.
Well, now I want to touch it.
Yeah.
I can read Elven, by the way. So.
Oh yeah, so you're like,
No, don't touch that. Don't.
Yeah. But as you glance around and you look around, there's all sorts of poultices, and there's jars and vials and what looks to be trash mostly, like stuff that was found off discarded from battlefields and stuff like that. This guy's probably robbing bodies, which might be also where he picked up his current skin condition. But you do notice something interesting, something that catches your eye. A piece, you think it might be a stone at first, but as your eyes kind of lock onto it, you realize that it's actually translucent. It's jet black, but translucent, and it's got a little bit of shine coming off of it. As the sun kind of fires through the clouds, you actually see a ray kind of like catch it. And the black turns a shade of green where the sun hits it. It looks like a piece of glass shaped like a lens.
That could be interesting. Well,
Sabi, would you like a cursed doll? It's Christine.
No.
You have bad kids. You give it to the kids.
Tell me about this.
Terrorize the kids.
Terrorize the kids. Tell me about this stone here.
What this? This stone clearly doesn't know what it is. Like,
yeah.
Oh, this stone is from a dragon's tear. A dragon cried out into the far away, Sabi, very far away, and it fell and onto the sea of sand, and it cried tears of agony. It was like, oh, don't kill me, I'm a dragon. And then it became this. He like shakes it, not really sure what he's looking at.
Right now.
All right. Yeah, he does not look like he's buying it.
All right. How much do you want for it? Clearly you want it. You look at it. I can tell that you want it.
I'll get it.
Let's stop.
Judging by that stuff here, how about 10 silver?
Ah! 10 silver! Oh, you're a funny man. You're a funny man. You're very funny. I like this. Okay, no, how about 600 gold?
Yeah. Good luck. And I start walking away.
Wait. Sabi, come back. All right. How about 100 gold?
100.
Give me an insight check.
Inside check. That would be a 13.
Mikey, do you let him pick it up or examine it?
Absolutely not.
Damn it!
No.
So you have it in your hand, right?
I have it in my hand. Yes. No, this isn't this. Now I know he wants it.
Okay.
He's looking at it. So now I know it's valuable. I don't know why it's valuable, but it's valuable.
Okay, so as he's holding it up, and he holds it up, you see that, you see him hold it up in front of his face. And as you're looking through it, his face seems brighter.
Interesting.
As you're looking at it through the lens, like
I kind of know what this thing is now.
blindingly bright, yeah.
I kind of know what this thing is now.
And it's a lot more valuable than, yeah. It's a pretty good assessment.
Yep. Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah. You think he might not know that. Yeah.
How about this? I'll pay you 75 gold, and I want that, and I'll pick out 3 other random things on here that I don't care about. Was that green?
Sabi, I have wind chimes, magical wind chimes that will tell you what the weather is.
Well, I will trade you for the wind chimes for this rock that will tell you what the weather is.
No, you don't understand. it will tell you what the weather is very valuable. So, very good.
Oh, how about this? I'll take the wind chimes and that rock thing for 50 gold.
Why do you want these? 50 gold? No. Sabi, you're good. Very good. What is your name, Sabi?
Oh, I am Lorenzo, so. And your name is?
Lorenzo, you look like a man who is very good with knowing the expense of something. You look like a good man, has lots of understanding about the world. This, no, not 75 gold. This is 100 gold, this right here.
Do you see anyone else willing to come close to your card?
Sabi, let me ask you, what do you want these for? I'll tell you, I can find hundreds of these things, just like these. I know where to find it.
Wait, you can find more of these things?
Oh yeah, many more, Sabi. I know exactly where I got this from. Everything. Point to something in this card, Sabi. Tell me, I'll tell you where I found it.
Okay, how about this? For that one and the information of where it is and where I can get more, I'll give you 300 gold.
Okay, now we're talking, Sabi. Very good, now we're talking, okay.
And if I don't find out where exactly these things are, I come and take 200 gold off you.
Sabi. Oh, listen. I will draw you a map to where you can find more of these. But you look like I don't know if I should. You look sort of trippy and all. Like, I don't know if you're good. Hey,
just a map?
Going down there and finding these.
We're losing all the cameras?
I don't know. Just
Still
a
sound and
map.
everything, and I switched the angle, but.
Thank you. Hannah is the best, just want to say. Kind of really frustrated about the cameras tonight, but well, you know what? It's not Fringe if it's not technical problems, so you know, we're giving it a shot. Have a thought.
Sabi, you look kind of skinny. I don't know if you should be going by yourself to this place. It's very dangerous.
Don't worry about me. I can get places that are dangerous.
Okay, you sure? You look a little see-through.
No, I'm perfectly fine getting
Have you a
dangerous
ghost?
places.
Sabi, are you a ghost?
Am I a ghost? Yes, I am part ghost.
Let's try that.
Okay. Well, if you're part ghost, then no problem. You go down. I will write you a map.
Batteries
You go down there. You pick everything up. Here's the deal. Sabi, here's the deal. Pay attention. Very close. Okay? You come back, and you pay me 300 gold now, and 50% of anything you find. How's that?
You cut out the end of that one.
50%. What?
Oh, the Zoom lagged for a second. Sorry, bud. What was that again?
50, okay, you pay me 600 gold now, Sabi, and then when you come back, you give me 50% of what you find. How's that?
That sounds really bad deal for me.
Why?
Just drop the accent. Why?
600 gold.
I like to
and
think that Mikey's not even, Lorenzo isn't there. Mikey's been having this entire conversation to open air in front of like an open, square. People be like, what are you going on about?
All right. So you want 600 gold and half of whatever I get there?
Great, listen, you little shit. I tell you where to get this, and you come back, 50% of whatever you find, and you give to me. Otherwise, no deal. I mean, no deal!
I kind of want this map for where the split thing came from.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll do that.
50%, on your honor.
50% of what we find there, I'll give to you. 50% of what I find there, I'll give to you, yeah.
Alright, Sabi. Alright, you give me the money now. I give you this. Alright, give me the money now. I'll give you the lens. Tell you where to find it. You come back.
And then he'll give you half the money back for the 50%.
50% of what you find.
Yeah, it's what you're asking for is basically a guarantee.
Yes.
All right. So you pay him 6 now. He'll give you half back in exchange for 50% of whatever you find.
Okay, I mean, I can weasel out those terms.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
All right. So the character like goes in, finds like a piece of parchment, a nasty piece of parchment. Looks like it was probably like booze spilled on it, dried out. It's got some numbers on it. You know, just scrolling out.
Children's menu on the other side.
Somebody completed the maze already. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Exactly. The crossword's already done. Does a quick little sketch of the caldera, and then sort of like a tunnel that goes underneath the caldera.
Okay.
All right, so all right, go down here. This is where you're gonna find it. Listen, go with friends. Don't go alone. I mean, go with friends. Don't go alone.
Just go alone.
I want my money.
Yeah. All right.
He puts out his hands to shake. Deal.
Yes, deal. And I'll take that lens too, because I need to convince others to go with me.
Cool. All right. So you guys, you complete the transaction. You give him the retainer. He gives you the lens and the map.
And a map.
And the map. And you guys, and you depart. So you start heading your way back to the Church of Helm. At this point, Tara, some of the brutes are moseying on in for breakfast as you're conversing with Brother Rufus, and Feld and Greysoul and Brick. Actually, yeah, well, screw it. All four of you guys come in. Birch too, and Seneca, you'll be in a minute. But you guys all kind of come in together, and you do see Brother Rufus and Tara having what looks to be a quiet and close conversation.
It's a question. Was this all Tara's dream, or
Yes.
were we having a shared? No, so no shared dream.
No shared dream.
Gotcha.
Yep. That was not a shared dream or experience.
Good morning, friends. How are you? Did you sleep well?
I cannot tell you how good it is to see you all this morning.
Brother Rufus, do you need any assistance with the breakfast? Anything that I could do for you?
Make an insight check.
Let me assist you with that bacon, Brother Rufus. I go right for some bacon.
Okay. Yes, help yourself, Seth. You kind of notice, like, Brother Rufus kind of, like, his face flickers when you ask about how he slept, but you can't really get a read on how or why. But he just, yes, absolutely. Here, Greysoul, be careful, don't eat it right out of the pan this time. Remember what happened last time. You did it again, damn it. One day.
Worth it.
Yes.
Worth it.
Worth it. I take that as a very high compliment, friend. So Feldruucan, yes, breakfast shall be ready momentarily. Is there anything I can prepare for the rest of you?
I think just extras for whoever might arrive, and anything that's left over we can take out to the hungry in the street.
Very good, very good. I will be happy to lead that effort. Oh, should I put on some salmon for the for your feline friend?
I don't know if he eats it, but that sounds fantastic. In case he does.
Seneca, you actually awaken to the smell of fish cooking.
Pick up my book that I fell asleep reading, and I will head straight into the kitchen with it. And I'm going to look for Brother Rufus, even though I'm very excited about this fish. I've got something on my mind that's really bothering me. I need to find Brother Rufus.
Oh, he's in the kitchen. He's the one cooking.
Brother Rufus, are you familiar with the old texts of the church?
Yes, sir. They're required study and reading for anyone entering the clergy.
Then perhaps you could explain something to me that is very vexing.
I shall endeavor to do my best.
How can it be that as a quirk of the language, a merciless mercenary both come from the same root? Merciless comes from mercs. Mercenary comes from mercs. Merchandise comes from mercs. They all come from mercs. Wages. It's all about pay.
Oh, Seneca, it is. I haven't had coffee
I know! It's something that just boggles the mind. I cannot believe that this shares the same etymological
And here I
root.
thought he was going to quiz me on scriptures. Thankfully, you speak of the common tongue. That is not an area of my study, my friend, but the common tongue is a bastardization of multiple languages, mostly mugging the Dwarven alphabet and the Elven syllables and conjugations and just grabbing them for spare vowels, as it were.
I
It's
should
all
say so.
Cobbled together, and so, as you can imagine, naturally, language is a wondrous and wonderful and flexible, multi-purpose thing, is it not? Would you
If
like
you
some
want
fish?
a mugging,
Well,
if a
certainly,
mugging
yes.
is what you're looking for, continue this conversation before I've had my coffee.
Whew. Forgive me, friend Brick. We shall. Brother Rufus looks rather chastised at this.
I looked at Brick and I said, "Oh, I thought I was the one who starts trouble, but seems like you're starting some yourself, Brick."
Some of us don't sleep well at night, Feld, all right? I'm a little cranky in the morning.
You
Hold a piece of bacon right in front
Alright,
of
so I'm there
Brick's
for
face.
this. If I'm
I'm
there
a
for
little
this
cranky,
conversation,
You're walking in as this is happening, yeah.
my want to take on this bounty has just decreased because I agree with Brick so much.
Okay, so yeah, you guys don't notice it at first, but suddenly Lorenzo speaks up.
Yeah, I have a interesting. When we all gather, I'd like to talk to you all about something that I think we can all go in on that can be very beneficial to the group.
All right, let's gather at the table.
Yes, breakfast is served, and you all just take your spots around the one end of the table in the dining hall that has kind of become like brute central.
First, I'd like. Is there a way we can draw make a complete dark in here? Draw windows, or is it in? I'm not sure, like the layout.
There are heavy curtains on the windows
Yeah.
and things like that that you can that you go and conspicuously draw.
Yeah, I'm gonna close everything and be like, I think this will work for what I'm about to show you.
Okay.
And then like, Greysoul, hold up a finger. Hold up a random number of fingers.
Yeah.
Can anyone else see that? And I'll look through the thing and be like, all right, that was a test, thanks. All right, I have a map that can bring us to lenses of seeing in the dark. I'm probably sure there's some magical phrase or way of putting that, but
The technical term is dark vision.
whatever.
Can I see the lens?
Yeah, I'll hand it to you.
It's a rather unrefined piece of what looks to be. It's not really like a proper lens, but more like a piece of rounded. It's clearly glass, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. It is dark. It is clouded, and it is smooth to the touch. But as you hold it, you feel almost like the slightest vibration going through it. And even though it is cloudy, as you raise it up to your eyes, you can squint through it, and you can tell that with some more shaping, it looks like this was like naturally, well, not naturally.
Still raw.
It's relatively raw, but yes, it is, as you're looking through it, you can see clear as day.
I agree. We need to go and find this.
Yeah.
I just so happen to have a map to the person who found this one, to where he found it, and there perhaps there's more.
What are we waiting for?
Worth at least checking out.
I agree.
I would like to take a moment to cast Identify as a ritual.
Okay, so he takes, Seneca like throws the blinds open and is like, give me that. And you snatch it away, and you kind of take it over in the corner, and you bat it about a little, knocks it off the table. Fuck this thing. You know, just, yeah.
I watch you do it.
Yeah. Seneca looks at it. This is, as you cast Identify on it, this is a raw component. This is not a finished item. It is clearly glass, most likely It could have come from a volcano, but it seems like it's somewhere between refined and not refined. So it could have been volcanic, naturally occurring. It could have been worked over and could have been a part of something bigger and broken off. You're not quite sure. It's a kind of a small hunk. But as you're looking at this, give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Everything's going well till I roll things.
14.
You can actually tell that this is not of this realm.
Where exactly does that map lead to? My investigation here seems to indicate that it's not of this realm. Perhaps it was transferred over from another. It may be volcanic in its origin. It may be a piece of something larger. But knowing a little bit more about where we're going to should assist us in determining the level of danger of the experience.
It's on this map, and I'll show you the children's menu.
Yeah. And oh no, wait, other side.
No,
that was the maze.
You have to go this way and stuff like that, but this map stays with me, unless you'd like to give me 600 gold.
No.
Now I want my tenders.
I'm not interested in purchasing it, but perhaps we could compare it to a different map, so you can see how accurate it is.
Sure, we can compare maps.
Brother Rufus, do we have a map?
To the map room.
Yes.
To the map. Well, in the library, sir, we do have a number of maps. What kind of map are you looking for?
The kind that tells you where to go.
But I mean, of the world, of the continent, of another continent. What kind of map are you seeking?
Somewhere close by. Because can I tell like how far? He said through tunnels or something like that.
He said it looks like it leads down into tunnels in the mountain.
Okay, so yeah,
In Cauldron. Yeah, beneath Cauldron.
Beneath Cauldron.
Yeah.
Anything around, beneath,
Okay.
close to.
Inside, outside.
The maps of beneath Cauldron.
Yes. Well, yes, we do have some maps from the olden times that predate a lot of the city. We do have something that's a little bit more current. There are others that are currently being drafted, but they are naturally not here. Allow me one moment. Give me an investigation check with advantage.
Me?
Whoever's working on this, so we'll take multiples.
Investigation check.
Lorenzo, who did you
Natural
get that
20.
from?
You may now bow before me in my investigation skills.
All right, Lorenzo, the first scroll you open is like a cutaway of the mountain, and you're like,
Found it.
yeah, the map apparently leads down, this crude map, oddly enough, actually does line up with what looks to be what used to be a magma shaft. Worth exploring.
Yep, as you can see here, X marks the spot.
What
I'm
you do,
surprised how to scale this is.
I will, it's
Me too, actually.
Yeah. No, the funny, I mean, even a stop clock's right twice a day, right? But as you're looking at this, you notice that the shaft of the magma shaft stops, but the map seems to go a little further.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's a little more accurate than what they got.
maybe. Or it could just be a quirk of, the
Yeah.
fact that you picked up a hand-drawn map off of a fucking leper, in the middle of, who knows?
Yeah.
Is this something we're going to have to climb down? Is there anything in place that people have gone down there before, Brother Rufus? Do you have any idea?
The path is, it looks kind of, look, I can tell you right now that the tunnels and chambers that lead down into what is the core of this once active volcano, now thankfully dormant, are rather large and mostly scalable and walkable. And of course, with the dwarves inhabiting this mountain, there have been multiple mining operations, and there are different ways to get down into places. If this map links up, then it shouldn't be too hard of a walk for you to get there.
Are there any reports of things down under the mountain that are of, that we need special preparations for? Anything of infernal nature or?
Well, there is the demon scar, but that is off elsewhere within the mountain range. That is not here, of course you have to be aware of natural occurring monsters. I don't think that there's hopefully anything too crazy down there, but you know, I don't know. It depends on how fast Adam wants to level up.
Lorenzo, where did you get this map?
I found it off a trusted person in the marketplace.
Trusted
Totally legit. We should go
person.
right now.
Can this person be convinced to come with us? Since
You really do not
this
want
person's.
that.
I don't.
No, you trust me. You do not want this person to be next to you the entire time. Down.
And why is that?
Let's just say that personal hygiene is not high on their list.
This is a trusted companion of yours.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Make a deception check. And make an insight check, Adam.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everything's a good well when you're
Yeah,
making
you're
deception.
Birch, you're kind of giving him a bit of a cockeyed stare, like, really? Yeah, let's go with that. It's not terribly convincing.
It wasn't really meant to be, but... Okay, look, it came off a sketchy guy in the marketplace, but obviously something of this is true. And deserves at least a look.
I agree. Anyone opposed?
Look, I got nothing going on today. I was just wondering if we wanted a guide from someone who's been there before.
At least it's not very far.
If they come, they're going to take as much as they can.
Okay.
I don't trust that many strangers these days. Might be best not to have more strangers than we need to. Especially not knowing who the last laugh are, who they have their hands, whose pockets, etc. they have their hands in, as it were. Brick, there's words of people looking for you. Might be good to kind of keep a little bit of a lower profile. Fewer people, maybe throw a cloak over you, have you hunched down a little bit when we're going around, maybe dress you up in pigtails, make it real pretty like.
I can do that. That's still considered a hate crime on 6 continents in this world.
Not if it is a disguise and he is beautiful in his own mind.
Seneca, what's up?
I have a variety of questions.
Okay.
The first question is, because I'm unsure about whether or not this is a component of something else larger, I would like to cast Mending on it, just to see if whatever else it's supposed to be attached to reforms.
The spell fails because Mending would cause a joining, not a
Fair enough, had to check. The second thing is, will you be breaking my heart when I ask, do I know Disguise Self?
Yes.
Awesome. I came up with a great idea while I was asleep.
Oh?
I think that I might have a way to be able to get rid of
That's right, that happened in the...
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But you know what?
That's why I asked that question.
Yeah, but you know what? For whatever reason, you don't ever recall studying that spell. You don't ever recall having any interest in illusion whatsoever. But as you were going through your spell book this morning and doing your morning ritual and preparation before being lured downstairs to the smell of cooking fish, it's your handwriting. But you have no recollection of this ever existing in your book, and it looks fresh.
Damn, not good.
Actually, give me an insight check.
Sure.
Yeah, it's your handwriting, but a little loopier, a little more relaxed, kind of careless, almost as if it was written in some sort of trance-like state.
Greysoul, you may have some expertise in this. Have you ever crafted a spell whilst incapacitated?
I've never crafted a spell while capacitated.
Yeah,
I just kind of ask for things, Seneca. It doesn't Books? Nah. Why?
I seem to have done so.
I've done a lot of stuff while looping.
Seneca, I can relate to this.
Really?
Oh,
I'm given visions. I'm given visions of druids like myself, but much older and more powerful. And there are times when I wake up and I'm able to do the things I was watching, or at least have a greater understanding of what it is.
How very interesting.
There's power in dreams. I don't know. Go with it.
Give me a perception check real quick. One more.
Who? Seneca?
I've been rolling too well. I
Yeah.
really need.
So you, so as you're looking, you realize that there's something not right about this beyond the book. You can't quite put your finger on it. There's something not quite right about this process. But as you think about it, what is the process for adding a spell to your book?
Normally, I would purchase the inks and components and practice it over a period of time equal to the level of difficulty.
But I mean, copying it into your
certainly so.
Copying it into your book. Copying it into your book. What is that process?
If I had it up in another someone else's book deciphering their notation, if I had a scroll, I might simply attempt to recreate it myself.
Give me a wisdom save.
This is totally worth it.
Or intelligence save, whichever's higher.
This is totally better.
11.
Which is good because I need it.
Yeah, that was, it takes you about a good 5 or 10 minutes of looking at this and staring at it, and you're just like, what the hell is going on? There's no source. Normally when you transfer a spell from a scroll or another book, from a scroll, the scroll is used up, and there's at least blank parchment left. There's none of that, and there's no other books here, and this was not in your book last night. And you look down and you see what looks to be ink on your paws.
I find myself disturbed. Before we're able to journey out, and I apologize that this is taking so much of my concentration, but I seem to have had to have a spell in my book that I appear to have written myself, whilst incapacitated, from no source, as though I spontaneously generated it from within my own dream.
Tara, give me a wisdom saving throw, please. Or an insight check. Give me an insight. You know what the spell is before he even says it.
Oh man. Is this the same thing that Leira was trying to do?
No.
It's not. It's just check
your DMs, because you saw even the cutaways in your dreams. You watched even the cutaways.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Didn't she try to do disguise self? Wasn't she planning to?
No. Seneca learned it to become Brick last week. Remember?
Oh my God, that's right. Oh shit.
So yeah, so you realize you know what the spell is before he says anything.
Seneca, do you remember your dreams last night?
No.
No, I don't generally recall my dreams, should I?
No, I was just wondering.
Well, you see, I
But,
was just checking my spell book, seeing if we had something that could perhaps help Brick lie low. And well, now that I have this, I have something of an idea. I mean, if we could conceal Brick, assuming that this spell is legitimate, perhaps we could misrepresent myself as Brick.
Yeah, you could do that fairly effectively.
Why do we need to conceal Brick? I thought we squared things with Skellerang.
We're fine with Skellerang, but the last laugh is still after him, and there's a bounty on his head. We haven't heard yet how much it is, but
Oh, it's a good amount.
you've. How much is it?
Oh, you probably don't want to know.
Oh, I want to know very much.
Do you want to know how much?
I want to know.
It's 5,000 gold.
5,000 gold. Could feed a lot of orphans with that, Brick.
Is that Greg? Is that an impression?
Make an insight check. Make a deception check.
Oh, come on. With advantage? I mean, they wouldn't know.
Yeah, with advantage. But you're playing it like an asshole, so you're gonna.
You give yourself disadvantage.
Greysoul, you get the feeling that he's not being completely truthful, but and Seneca, shoot. But Brick, you're like 5,000. Holy shit. And Feld, you're like, that's impressive.
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to collect it, but
That's a good amount of gold.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder how many more of these last lap brigands we need to kill to get it up. I mean, how high do you want it to be, Brick?
I did try to spread around the rumors of how dangerous you are, so maybe it will go up.
Maybe I don't know, Feld. Like, what's the biggest bounty you recall having come across?
Let's see. Let me check my sense of history.
Yeah.
With a 19,
the biggest bounty that you've ever heard about, is one that's actually sanctioned by the state, and usually it's about 500. This is an underworld hit. It's a completely different ballgame.
But aren't there legends of Hands of the Daughter, your own?
Sure. And they would offer king's ransoms, but they would classify them as king's ransoms, or great boons or whatever else. They would never discuss specific numbers.
So I wouldn't know about underworld.
Well, Brick is very proud, regardless.
Yeah. You would know though that 5,000 is
pretty up there.
There's gonna be motherfuckers looking for him. Yeah.
Look, we can figure out how to divide 5,000 by 7 or however many of those there are
What are you
later.
doing, buddy? Birch. I thought we had a thing, Birch.
I'm not great at math. I feel like
our buddy comedy is not going to work if you're going to pull this back.
Well,
I think
we need not kill you. We can simply make it appear that you are dead, collect the ransom, and then once this has been done, if the last laugh finds that we have conned them, if you will, then it will be spread to all of us. Less attention will be on you.
I got a solution that solves all of our problems. Seneca, you use that new spell to see if it works. Make yourself look like Brick. We kill you. Get the reward. Problem solved.
I like that. See, Birch, I knew I could trust you, Birch.
This sounds like problems for another day. Perhaps we should maybe go and see about our glasses first.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really honestly can wait. I did want to see how long they were going to talk about selling you out here.
All
Joe.
we need to make sure of, though, is Brick. We will always do our best. As you've said after we saved Brother Rufus here, that you did not wish the same amount of effort to be expended on your behalf should you fall. But let us be sure to save your body should you fall, because it's almost like a retirement for the rest of the team.
That's
Holy
not what I said. I didn't want
Put a
to
DNR
on some random guy.
Noted. All right. I'm just like, yeah, we're gonna roll with that. All right. Cool.
We will create the orphanage
Joe,
named Brick, the Black-Scaled Dragonborn, lover of children endowment.
Even one of my closest friends giving me crap before breakfast.
Yeah. All right.
How about this?
Let's go get these goggles. Enough of this ragging on me. Let's go get these goggles.
All right,
I
Laura,
have
what's
a
up?
simpler solution. It's the festival, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Are there costumes?
Yes.
Probably.
People in elaborate.
Mm-hmm.
Rain jackets, poncho,
Yeah.
trash
Okay.
bags.
Also that.
I
yeah.
suggest we festoon Brick in an elaborate costume.
I would remind everybody I am already festooned in some very nice pants and a very pillowy, flowy shirt.
We are going, as the DM, and considering the fact that we have 90 minutes or 84 minutes left in tonight's episode, I'm going to say that you successfully disguise your criminally your target here.
The entire party, because there's plenty of conspicuous things walking around.
And you do manage to navigate your way to the entrance, to the starting point of this map without much difficulty or interference.
We're so good, guys.
I'm trying to get you to the actual encounters here, not just generate random.
That's the trick. Now we just gotta play the Paladin.
So,
how many bad guys do we have to fight?
I will tell you this. I will tell you this. You guys do you guys do quietly make your way out the west gate of the city, slipping out with an outgoing caravan as revelers come in from the lowlands in celebration of the Flood Festival. In the rain, with your ponchos over your heads, you draw no attention, no suspicion, and you go into the woods and you find what looks to be a crevasse that goes further into the mountain. And for there, we're going to take our break, and we're going to come back, and some shit's going to get real. We'll be back in 5.
Woo! Thank you, 5.
Yep. We'll leave the mics hot, though, so everybody can just hang out and chill.
Mics up, hot, hot, hot.
Yeah.
I have to try shaving one of these crystals down into, a kind of oblong shape, put that in the hilt, and shoot some light through it, see what happens.
Might work. Maybe extend some sort of electronic cutting device.
Yes.
Yes. Nice pump.
I think that would be a justifiable what if that really would get in there and it'd be like, it turns out that you indeed have found kyber crystals. You thought you were getting dark vision, but you're getting lightsabers.
I'm just disappointed that no one bought the hair. Or the haunted doll Christine.
Well, if I could identify magic things, I probably would have done that, but...
It's just a creepy doll. It's not much.
That's not. I just messed that up. Right? Okay, good. Like, I don't know if this is like touch bed.
The camera's hot.
Yeah.
P.S. I'm a little mad that I couldn't find my fancy goblets
Separate that out.
to drink from tonight.
Oh no.
I think they're still packed.
Fancy goblets. I feel like you need like those mimic, like a mimic tankard now. I think I can also take off.
Do I know where my steins
cat mask.
are? I do have steins. Like fancy ones, like pewter ones.
That's awesome.
They're Jake's. I don't know where he got them. Probably Germany, probably Munich or something like that.
Nice. There was this thing that was floating around Reddit for a while that was somebody who carved some kind of mimic, like, monstrous tankard. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was really cool.
That sounds awesome. I love my mimics. I think they're so cool.
Yeah, it was a good call.
All right, well, I think we got the camera stable.
Yeah,
I think you were exactly right.
Because that happens sometimes with my cameras. When you try and charge them up, they just burn up. And I was like, maybe also if we take, because this ought to shut down any other kind of, there is no other kind of viewfinder, never mind, shut up on that. But separating this out, because this can get a little bit warm, so any little thing that can cool it down.
Any little thing, yeah. since we've already used up about a third of the battery, I'm going to plug them back in because they're supposed to last about 6-8 hours like this.
Okay.
It's just, I think it's a combination of the stage lights and that is just causing a fail state. But they were also in the supercharge slots.
Got it.
So that, I think you were right. I think that's what was doing it.
Crossing
So,
my fingers that they don't die.
Mikey, how you doing, bud?
Oh, real good.
Good, man, good. I loved listen here, you little shit. That was priceless.
You had so much flavor in it. You know, you know what? I already love that character. I feel like deep down inside, you know, he's a good person and had dreams and aspirations. He was going to be like an artist, and then he got the leprosy.
Oh.
And then it just turned into a shit, you know?
Yeah. we're gonna give him 6 seasons of the movie.
Certainly smells like it.
Yeah. Let me see if I can figure out a way to make everybody a little bit more visible here, but also have. Where did
I'm also just like laughing at the idea of, so who was talking about bringing that character along? I'm like,
That was Adam wanting to.
I was like secretly laughing inside because I was like, that would be ridiculous. Also comedy gold, but ridiculous.
Agreed.
I was laughing inside. It was great.
I just don't want you there, so I can't. You won't be a witness to me screwing you over.
You'd have basically like having middle management be like, I see you picking that up. Okay, that counts as one for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna climb very little on this thing. The rest of you
Oh my
are
god! Seriously? Who is your character that you're gonna screw over on that? Come on.
I mean, you won't. I'll tell you. You won't know right now.
Okay, there was a time when we had another rogue in the party, and they were literally pickpocketing each other. Just like,
wait. What's really confusing is I don't know who I was actually talking to because I can't see anything. So I don't actually know who it was that I was talking to.
It's
Lorenzo.
Yeah, I don't even see.
He's got his photo of his imposing black.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, and he's the rogue? Okay, good, great. So I'm definitely getting screwed over. Awesome. Cool. Oh, you know what? That's fine. That character had 7 wives and 14 children, and you're gonna screw him over. Thanks.
He's very much in my character profile.
Lorenzo.
Screw something over.
It's not like he hasn't done it repeatedly in this campaign already.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Yeah, don't feel. Hey, Mikey feels zero fucking guilt. Is all I'm gonna say.
I will sleep like a baby.
That's a great shirt.
Thanks.
Mina's copy.
I really wish he would have brought Christine, like, the cursed doll. That would have been great.
No, I'm just seeing the Clone Wars helmets on there now, and I'm like, oh, of course. I love it. Yeah.
You've watched you finished the last episode of Bad Batch?
I have not seen any of them.
Oh man.
oh, Joe, you have
I watched it with my son.
Yeah. No spoilers.
Oh, they're excellent.
All right, let's go ahead and bring it on back. Bring it on back. Are they still arguing?
No, the other side. On the other side.
Yeah, I would say that.
All right.
Okay, we go to K and we push the wizard first. And shoot whatever attacks him.
Yep.
So we'll have Brick go in face first.
Yes. I'm wearing pants. My belly's not sticking out of my unbuttoned shirt.
We're coming on back.
We're back, everybody. We're back.
Everything okay?
I too
Week's episode of Roots in the City.
am basically winning the pooing that.
All right, I think we have. All right, so you make your way. Obviously, this might be the last time you guys need to do this, but who's carrying a light source?
I am. I'm going to cast Dancing Lights.
Ooh, okay.
And I will use that as our light source that carries out ahead of us. If you want, I'll put it into the thingy.
Okay. Yep, go for it.
Here we go. Also, since we've entered in here, I'm going to go ahead and cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay, so you cast Mage Armor. Is anybody else doing any other sort of prep?
As soon as anything pops off, I'll be. Who's in the front? Fellas, you?
Yeah. What's the marching order?
I'll be somewhere close to the front because I need to check for traps and things like that.
I imagine.
Feld, you still have that. You still have that thing you got on your plate armor to hold a torch, right?
I do, but we have dancing lights ahead as opposed to making myself a giant target. But yes, I do still have the torch mount if we need it.
I can walk closer to the back because I have dark vision.
Okay.
But I think yes.
Reckon Feld will be up front, presumably.
But
And
I think, but ahead of us would probably be, depending if we walk 2 across, it would be Lorenzo checking for traps.
I'm going to give guidance to Lorenzo too for your rolls. Should you feel
Well, he just rolled the 25.
Yeah. You have a 1d4 in the pocket.
Yeah.
Greg, I'm going to bring up the rear, and I'm going to have produce flame on my staff for us in the back.
Copy that. All right, so you have produce flame. Got it. Thank you, Birch.
And just to remind you, I have the alert feat, so I cannot be surprised in the front there.
Oh, do I still have all my things? I guess I still have the necklace, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually,
Okay, then really
actually.
away.
What do you do with that necklace at night?
I probably put it in a very safe place where the mimics can't get it.
And I'm assuming you have your mimics with you?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
From my belt.
All right. You have the twin steins on the belt.
Like the St. Pauli girl.
All right, and cool. So you guys go walking down, and you proceed cautiously. You are in, you've been underground before. You understand, not just running into random Dwergar slavers or anything like that. There's all kinds of other hazards down there, monsters of all kinds of things, and just natural, you're climbing inside of a volcano. There's concern. You proceed with all due caution and care. Even still, the walk seems relatively easy. The only thing that's remarkable is that the mountain itself goes from common rock to, as you walk, it becomes, you see the layers of, you pass striations in the rocks. You can see, at different time periods when this mountain, this volcano was formed, and you can even get to see its eruptions as you're walking. Even still, you don't feel like you're walking terribly long. But the rock itself gets darker and darker and darker and smoother. At one point you realize that maybe you're within a magma flow, as indicated on what was once a magma flow, as indicated on the map. Gets you the feeling that you're in the right place.
I have the feeling we're in the right place.
Give me a round of perception checks, please.
This is the part where I roll super low and my sarcastic comment is really...
Hopefully I got that
That's
for you.
Oh,
sorry.
I'm the one who rolls.
Oh!
Oh, jeez.
I'm looking for traps, not for magma.
I will tell you this. Based on these rolls, I'm going to share them with the world. Start with the 25, 15, 10, 13, 16, 11, 9, 1. At one point you cross the threshold, you feel it more than you see it. The air changes. As you walk into what seems to be, you go around a bend, and it's weird, Lorenzo. It's very strange, because as you go around this bend, it must be a trick of the light, but you didn't think that this was a larger chamber that this tunnel was leading into, but suddenly you're there. Into a larger
It's bigger
chamber.
on the inside.
Yeah. It's a larger chamber. And the air itself has just a strange charge to it. Birch, give me a nature check.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That seems like something I can do. How about a 23?
This is wrong.
Oh no.
This is not normal where you are now. Where you are now feels inverted. You don't know why that's the only word that comes to mind, but that's the word that comes to mind, inverted.
How big is this space?
It's a large chamber. It's almost like there was a crack and a hole where everything kind of drained out of it. Is like the feeling of what you got. So it's not like it was anything gentle, but it's like a crack appeared in the wall and things flowed out of it, and you're coming into what was once a larger area, and it extends in large directions, and it extends off into the darkness well beyond where your light can see or your dark vision can see. Greysoul.
Yes.
It's quiet.
In here or in here?
As you cross this threshold, in here is quiet for the first time and you don't know how long.
What did we just walk through?
I don't know. I'm following the path on the map.
Seneca, as you remember that feeling that I told you about? You feel that vibration, but more.
I would like to cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
You take 10 minutes, you cast Detect Magic as a ritual. You do not detect any magic in the area, but you do notice, give me an Arcana check. You notice that your spell feels weird going off. The colors that happen that are normally bright and vibrant as you cast your magic are muted, dull, cold. You are in a place where things function differently, it feels.
I'm going to attempt to do the same with a light cantrip.
Light doesn't work.
Did the dancing lights dissipate when we entered into this area?
They are slowly fading.
What's my produce flame doing?
Produce flame creates an actual flame.
Mm-hmm.
Your actual flame is still functioning.
Okay.
But even still, it feels like as you're here, like the brightness the brightness of it has dulled a bit. It feels cold.
I'm gonna pop a divine sense. Do I, within 60 feet of us, get any fiend or fiend?
What you get is a general sense of malaise.
The malaise?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
And as you feel that your connection to Helm is strained, as if you're almost going through a Wi-Fi dead spot or a cell phone dead spot.
Look to the group. This seems to be a very strange place. Is anyone else getting that sense?
Yeah, I feel my connection to the weave is weakened.
Let's stay on our guard.
We're in some sort of void. Do you know what I mean? Like a lack of something, as opposed to being somewhere.
Perhaps it has a boundary. We could step slightly further out and determine at what range, whatever this is, prevents us from being able to tap into our magics.
Lorenzo, give me a perception check with advantage.
Are we continuing on? Are we not to our destination yet?
Hold on.
You said the lights are
27.
27. You see a glow in the distance, piercing the darkness.
Well, I will point that out. Like, there's something up ahead, and map says we need to keep on going.
In the direction of the map.
Yeah, so we need to head that way. Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna put a torch, not lighting it, but I'll put a torch in my torch holder just in case the lights all kick out.
Can I look through the thing to see if I can see anything else in the distance, in the darkness?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Good call.
I like that.
Yeah, you see a path going on, and as you look through the glass, it looks like clear as daylight.
Yeah.
And you see a road, and it actually seems well worn by foot traffic.
As I'm walking and looking out for tracks, I keep that with me, looking off the sides.
And as you keep going down the path, you see a pool of light. And as you continue to walk, you see this more and more pool of light. This shaft of light has edges to it, hard edges, squared hard edges with a crossbar going through them. That's a light from a window. And as you go around this bend, you see, apropos of nothing, a building standing just in the middle of this cavern. And as you examine it, as you look at it, I should say, especially you looking at it with the light emanates from it is cold. You see, and it's very quiet, but you do get the sense of life inside.
Should we send Birch to go knock on the door?
I'm going to try casting Mage Hand to knock on the door.
Okay, so you guys go walking up to it?
I'm going to try to cast Mage Hand.
As you approach, you see that there's a sign over the door that says the Thirsty Toadstool.
Alright.
Oh, it's a bar.
Essentially, and X marks the spot.
Yep. So this is where the map ends?
This is where the map ends.
All right. I think we need to go inside.
Can we see any movement inside through the window? Like
Yeah, as
flickering
you
through the light?
look in, you do see figures. There's someone standing behind a bar. There's someone sitting at a bar, and there's someone sitting at a corner table as you look through the windows. The front doors are actually open.
Humanoid?
Humanoid.
All right, let's enter the Hotel California.
Yeah.
Let's go in, guys.
You go wrong.
I can use a drink.
I just noticed Mikey's lighting changed, and I'm like,
Yeah.
The things are opposite here, so it'll probably be like an O'Doul's or something.
As you come inside, the lighting is cold. Is the best way to describe it. There are candles that give off no warmth on the tables. There is a fire in the hearth that gives no heat. But there is light enough to see. And 3 sets of eyes all turn to you and stare quietly as the party enters.
Just
hello.
want to mention to everyone before we go in that they mentioned the guy I got the map off said this was dangerous, so be on alert. And of course, I'm going to follow my rule of never going in the door first.
Okay.
You do a perception check to see if they're staring with malice or general interest at us.
Okay, give me an insight check, actually.
Yeah. Hopefully getting these out of the way.
Tara, as you look at them, they don't seem to give you looks of malice. It's much more disinterest, like a cold disinterest. The two at the bar go back and conversing with one another, one pouring a drink for the other. The customer at the bar has wears chainmail, seems to be humanoid, but has a helmet on. You can't tell if they're pointed ears or whatever else, but seems to be human-sized roughly. wears chainmail and a shield strapped to its back and a longsword at his belt. Looks to be very well worn. The person behind the bar is a woman, close crop blonde hair, stained apron. And just, they converse quietly amongst themselves, and the person sitting at the table across the room by themselves with a hood over their head seems to be reading a book. But as you look, you notice that their eyes aren't on the pages, but they're on you.
I'll go up to the bartender, and I'll like put the thing on close to my hand on the bar. Like, I'm looking for more of these. Do you know what it is or where I could find it?
She looks down. First off, she kind of gives you a bit of a dirty look for interrupting her conversation. But then she looks down at that. I might. What's it with you?
I don't know what the going rate is around these parts.
$5 gold.
I'll put 5 gold on the table.
She slowly slides the pieces across the bar, picks one up, bites it.
They're the real ones.
Interesting. She looks at her friend. It does taste different. Puts them in her pouch and she points to the figure sitting over at the table. They might know.
That's 5 gold for you to tell me to ask someone else? Man.
She shrugs and just, goes back to.
I'll go over to the figure.
Okay.
Hopefully with backup.
All right.
I'll go over there with you, yes.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'll do the same thing. I'll put it like, I've told that you know what these are and where to find more.
As we're walking over, I'm also going to pop another divine sense. Do I still get the sense of things being up and down, or?
Yes, and it seems universal. Give me a religion check.
13.
You remember a lecture given once from War College. Brick wasn't around for this one. He was probably sleeping off another hangover, but you made your early morning class that day on exploring the dangers of exploring the unknown and new frontiers. And you remember hearing a tale told by a lone survivor of a group who said he found a place where the world was upside down. A place of shadows, a place not connected to the plane of existence that you were in, but that he managed to slip into yet another place, parallel to the world, but not where you live. You think you might? You're not in Kansas anymore, Toby.
Right.
Yeah, that's the feeling that you're
We're
getting.
not right by Cauldron.
Yeah.
We've walked through somewhere
Yep,
else.
you have crossed the mirror. They pick up the who's standing around this table.
I think most of us are.
I'm going to keep an eye on the everywhere but the table as they're having their conversation.
Okay.
I'm not going to let them pick it up. Get a lot of money for this thing. So they're going to look, but not touch.
Alright, hold on one second.
if Brick is over by the table, I mean, in terms of if Brick is basically near this guy, I'll be staying near Greysoul, so he's not supposed to be able to rear, just in case stuff suddenly goes sideways and upside down.
Hey, I'm gonna stick by the.
Okay. Actually, hold on a second. Everybody can go on ahead and place themselves.
Oh.
I see all black.
Yep. Good. I do as well.
Oh.
There we go. Move myself inside.
I'm moving you guys in.
Okay.
Hold on.
I see inside.
Goodness.
So the person, and I will go for the benefit of everybody else, and stick that token in. The person by the bar, or the bartender and their friend are up here and here, and the individual that they were referring to is right there. Okay.
Okay. And he comes
This
when
is
you're
usually
there.
bigger. All right. Go on ahead and adjust yourselves accordingly.
To double check, is that a separate room that does not have a wall?
That is not that. That's more of an elevated platform.
Okay, got
That
it.
they're sitting on.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So that is approximately your placement.
I still can't. It's trying to open it. Where is
You are right.
Yeah. Okay. Where and where is Greysoul?
Greysoul
I'm
is.
sitting on the hearth here, and is this a wall?
That is a wall. Yeah. Oh no, that's like a
Or like a partition?
partition.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
gonna,
sit on the edge of hearth then and just kind of keep an eye on the establishment.
Okay. So you hang by the hearth.
I'm gonna hang by the. I'm just gonna sit at the other corner of the table, just right near Greysoul. The long table.
Okay.
I just want to say I am tempted to sit at the piano, but I'm not going.
It's hard to resist those things.
All right. So you go up and you put the glass down. They reach out for it.
No, this is mine. Just looking for information.
A moment then, please.
They reach their hands out over it
Okay.
and begin to work a spell.
This is where part where we all die, right?
Hold on. Seneca, you fall over unconscious.
That checks out.
Yep.
Great, can you move my token up to that table? I still don't have my.
Oh, sorry about that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do any of us notice him fall unconscious?
Give me a round of perception checks real quick to see if you notice that or not. But Seneca literally swoons and. Yep. Yep, you guys all turn and hear as Seneca hits the ground.
Crossbow comes out, pointed at him and said, "That was unwise."
Oh, thanks.
I'm gonna pick up. So I should be on the other side of the table, closer to Grace. Is there an apple or a cup or something that I can pick up and throw at?
Hold on.
Sure.
At this point, a new plan player has entered the field. Or they're welcome to if they want.
So from the back of the tavern, so presumably where the cooks would be, a leper sort of walks out. I mean, it's obvious from his garb that he's a leper. I mean, he's covered in, bandages that are just weeping with, pus and blood, and it's revolting. But as he starts walking out from the back room of the tavern where the cook would be, he starts sort of like pulling very like nonchalantly at his wraps, and it feels very much like he's sort of like taking it off, almost very ceremonial. And as he walks towards sort of the group, not close, mind you, but enough to, that he can speak softly and you can hear him. He starts talking and he says, "Do you know, Baxter, what has kept me up at night? It's so funny. The one thing that has kept me up. Eagles don't have fangs. Isn't that funny? Eagles have talons, Dexter. Not fangs. Beaks, talons, but not fangs." He finally sort of removes the bandages that are around his face. And I mean, you're fully expecting to see sort of pustules and like a blemished face and a ruined face maybe. But instead you actually see sort of a nearly transparent face that is the dark sort of reverse of Lorenzo. Like it's literally like looking into a mirror. It's perfect, but darker. It's like someone took the contrast and turned it way down, and maybe the hue way down. And it's like a mirror image. Same height, same expression, same way that he's sort of carrying himself, the same sort of facial expressions, like to a T. Even the same voice, like he drops all of the pretense, and it's exactly the same voice.
Lorenzo, you don't have a twin, do you?
I'm going to ignore you.
I'm really disappointed in ourselves, Lorenzo. I didn't think you would fall for this. I wouldn't have fallen for this. But I guess that's because I'm the better part of us, aren't I? I'm the one that got us out of the gutter, Lorenzo. Not you. Me. And now...
I'm going to immediately shoot my crossbow at this person.
Okay. Yep.
I'm monologuing!
Good response.
Allow me to retort.
Yes.
All right.
And then as I shoot my crossbow, I'm going to say, "Screw you, that was a cool name."
I will hold, because he's alert as well and is not surprised.
I can't get surprised at each other.
Yep, so let's go on ahead and roll some motherfucking initiatives here.
I will roll over on the ground.
Yep, you are... Tara, what'd you get? Tara got 17, Birch 13, Lorenzo 24, hot damn, Brick 18, Greysoul
I got an
11, Feld
7.
7,
It's passed out. Should I still roll?
still roll,
Have it. Here goes. 10.
10, and Evil, I'm going to give the two of you a surprise round before everybody else kicks in.
Okay.
Okay? So Mikey, what'd you get for your niche?
I was busy monologuing, so
Okay.
I don't know if you knew that, but I got an 8.
But you-
that was because I was like, I was really like hamming it up, so...
As a mirror of him, though, you have the alert feed as well, so you can't be surprised.
Yep.
So you were fully expecting this. So go on ahead and roll.
I mean, I'm surprised he fell for it.
Yeah, that's fair. So what do you want to get on your niche?
I mean, so I got an 8, but so you're saying I'm alert, so I can't.
So the two of you get a surprise round where you get. He's gonna shoot
Oh,
you.
okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so I am going to brandish weapons and go for him.
Awesome.
Because I don't have a range. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Cool.
I give it a range.
Give me an attack roll.
And because I get to go first,
okay.
my assassin feat works.
Except he can't be surprised.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Go first.
And I'm sorry, Greg. Did you say you wanted me to do an attack roll?
No. He's Nate's gonna get gonna pop off on you with the attack roll. That was your damage. What's your attack roll?
Sorry, I rolled the wrong one.
There we go. All right, and oh shit!
Oh, allow me to retort, evil Lorenzo.
Holy crap! So he crits with a 26 right off the bat.
Holy shit.
All right.
So now you want me
Well,
to
it's because he doesn't love himself. Okay?
Yeah. So that's gonna be 18. 18. That's gonna be 30. He's gonna pop you for 35 right off the bat.
Oh, okay.
That's
gross.
hit points, so that probably should down him.
It does not. Yeah, he just shoots you, and it does hit with a boom, and he interrupts you in mid monologue. How fucking rude.
Yeah, I look more shocked about the fact that you interrupted my goddamn monologue than that you actually shot me with a damn arrow.
I've learned not to talk so much.
I mean, to be fair, that's actually true. It is your turn, Shadow.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with the rapier.
That does not hit.
All right.
Ugh.
So yeah,
Hateful
I'm assuming
people.
you're going to. Can you see the map now or no?
I can, yes, I can.
Okay. So I'm assuming that you kind of roll up to him to try and stab him.
I do, yeah, I do, and then I will use an action to disengage and hide if I need to.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Cool. Roll your hide with advantage.
Rogues are weird. I don't usually play them.
Get around his other defense because attack rolls on him should have disadvantage because he's so translucent.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, 26. He literally just like shimmers almost out of existence. It seems like I'm gonna leave him on the board right now, so Mikey can see, but that is not his actual location at this point. You are not certain of where he went.
Okay.
Literally disappeared into. Feels like it almost disappeared into thin air like Predator. All right.
Yeah, much like self-doubt, I've disappeared back into the recesses of your shadow.
Damn, that shit's real. All right, top of the order, Lorenzo, you are up.
I'm gonna see if I can see him.
You cannot see him. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Don't forget your guidance.
See if you can beat a 26.
Fuck you, dude. And my guidance, I see him.
Okay. Mikey, I'm sorry. This might be a quick fight tonight.
No, I think it's lovely.
This is what happens when I take on me.
All right. So you go. Wait, I know exactly where I would hide.
Yeah, I would hide right there,
Yep.
and then I try to shoot at you. We're at 13. I don't think it would hit anyway.
Not gonna hit.
Does not hit.
But you do hear a fuck and
And at that point, I will move and hide as well.
Oh, two are gonna play this game.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, we can both play it.
Give me a hide check with advantage, or a stealth check with advantage.
We can play submarine fight.
Yep.
Can we?
We remark that now would be the perfect time for Earl and the honey cake.
Yep. Operation Honey Cake. Yep. All right. Well, at this point, the denizens of the bar all come up swinging. Yep. Greysoul, you've got mail.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yep. And
Signature on delivery, son.
Is a 13 going to hit you?
No.
Okay.
Return to sender.
The fighter at the bar draws his sword quickly, charges at you, and swings, and you barely duck as his sword clangs into the stone of the fireplace with a loud cracking sound. The mage that was sitting at the table disappears. And the person, the bartender, the woman, ducks back behind the bar going, "No blasters! No blasters!"
Not the face, not the face!
Not the face! No, she actually casts something, religion check.
Okay.
8. I mean, even you know this, she just blessed everybody. She
Yes.
blessed her part.
Everybody?
But regular, so magic is working here.
Well, it
seems
is a profane blessing. It's a profane invocation.
Gotcha.
She just goes, F you, F you, F you, and they all get bonuses.
And my fucking...
Screw you all. Next.
For the component for the profane blessing is the cheese you get at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
It's like they just it's like.
1 second,
Okay.
my
Like holy
laptop
water.
is deciding to shit all over this encounter tracker. But it looks like I can actually resume I can resume it, thank God. Okay, I would hate to lose this. Brick, you are up.
So, did when Lorenzo was going after his ghost self, did he, like, clearly I shot where he shot the crossbow and I heard Ghost Lorenzo yell out. So I have some general sense of where he is?
Yeah, you have a general sense of where he is. You can actually make an attack roll in that general direction with disadvantage if you'd like.
And my alternatives are the caster and the
fighter that's engaging Greysoul at the north end of the tavern, standing by the fireplace. The bartender is ducked behind the bar, and the person who cast sleep early on is no longer visible.
The bartender isn't fighting, though, to be clear, yet.
The bartender just cast a spell, is what you saw.
Okay, so she's a legitimate target. All right. 1, 2, 3. Can I see her yet behind the bar?
Yes, you can.
Am I next to her yet, or I'm
is-
gonna move right up next to her and give her a
She's
whack.
hanging right there.
All right, so choink.
This was.
So let's go ahead and swing at the spellcaster and see if we can get them out of the game early.
Cool.
Will a 22 hit?
A 22 absolutely will hit, yeah.
Fantastic. Can I? Well, I guess I'm in mid-resolution, so I can't do it now. All right, so let's go ahead and whack her. Commanding threat. Oh yeah. Would commanding? So one of my superiority dice actions, Greg, is to push. Could I push her over the bar, or would it need to stay behind the bar?
It would have to be in a straight line right now, so you can push her into the wall.
It's fine. All right, we'll just do damage.
Okay.
All right.
So you crack her upside the head.
Damage from me.
Cool. Got it. All right, so yeah, you actually do come swinging around the bar and you crack her in the arm, and she just yelps a little bit as you make solid contact. Tara, it is your action.
I know I said I wasn't going to the piano, but I would like to see if I can jump on top of the piano and gain some high ground. Do I need a dex save for that?
You want to take the high ground? Give me a dex save to stand on top of the piano. It's a little narrow.
Well, I thought it would be better than the little railing by the table. Dex save or dex check?
Dex check. Or acrobatics.
Acrobatics. That's good.
Oh yeah, you're on. Okay, so you hop up on top of the piano. You twinkle your toes down the keys a little bit, shoom, and step up, rapier in hand, ready to go.
Cool. Bow in hand, but also.
Bow in hand. Yeah.
Can I use my control flames cantrip here?
Give it a shot. Give me an Arcana check.
I would like. A what?
Give me an Arcana check. What's up?
I think I can't. My screen's all black. I think it might be.
19.
19. Okay, yes, you were able to cast the spell successfully.
Okay, so I would like to control. It's a cantrip. I would like to control flames 5 feet in the direction of the warrior by Greysoul.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're gonna kick the flames up at him. All right.
Yeah.
He's gonna take a he's gonna get a dex save against D6 fire, and with an 18, with a straight 18 to start with, he's going to be able to kind of dive out of the way, but it puts him off his footing a little bit. But yes, you do spike the fire up at him. Can you see now?
Yes. Is there a visual when bless happens around folks, and when, if there is, once Brick hit the witch, can we see whether or not, or the caster, whether or not her concentration is broken?
Give me an insight check.
Eight.
Yep, no, you have no idea.
20 to 8.
You have no idea. Everything is happening so fast right now, you don't even have a chance to be like, what's up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's my turn.
Yep, okay. Birch, you're up.
All right. This guy right adjacent to me diagonally, that's evil Lorenzo, yes?
Yeah, but he's currently hidden, and as I mentioned, I'm leaving the token on the map right now so Mikey can see. But that is not Shadow Lorenzo's actual location unless you want to make a perception check. I'll rule
does
you,
it count as
you
my...
do it with advantage because Lorenzo fired in his general direction and got real close.
That was what I was hoping for. Let me know.
Nope.
Does the 19...
19's not going to be good enough.
Yeah, both of us disagree.
Yeah, and you look around and regular Lorenzo's gone too.
Okay. And the one up, but I can see someone up by the fireplace, yeah?
Yes.
Well, okay. In that case, I'm going to reach into my pocket and take out, just a little bit of moon seed plant. I'm going to crush it along my staff, and shining down from above the fireplace, right on top of this guy where I'm highlighting now, is just a silvery beam of light. And you let me know when it's that guy's turn.
What is the size?
I will let you know. I will let you know.
Okay.
That moon beam has gotten us out of so many problematic situations. It's so OP.
Well, my new toy is more useful when we're outdoors than indoors, so it's back to
My
moonbeam
poor
again.
computer right now is just dying at the moment. It's running a lot. Let's see. All right.
I'll stay where I am now.
You see, blink into existence, seemingly from out of nowhere, 2 large spider-like creatures. And one is going to take a bite at, let's see, we're going to play whack-a-mole here. That's Feld. One's going to take a shot at Feld. Probably not going to be able to get through the tin can, but it's worth a shot. Come on, here we go. 21?
Meets it.
Meets it.
So I do not have my,
Yep. Give me a con save, please.
Jesus. 16.
16. You feel this spider pops just like Nightcrawler, like directly in front of you. It's almost as if you could smell brimstone as it just like phases in out of nowhere. and immediately lunges at your face. You feel its fangs slash across your face with great rancor, and you feel it burn and sizzle as the venom like creeps across the wound. With a shake and a gritted teeth, you use your internal Dragonborn heat to melt or to burn away the poison before it can take hold, thankfully. But you're gonna have a nasty fucking scar on your face now, and you're gonna take five piercing right off the bat. Birch.
Yes, sir.
Behind you. It's like a bad scene out of Alien. Let's see, that's gonna be a 21 to hit as well. I need a con save.
Okay. My thing was at 3rd level, by the way, if you're wondering.
Oh, the movie?
The thing I...
Got it.
Yeah, the thing I cast.
Copy that. It's concentration, right?
Oh, sure.
Yep. Okay, so you actually feel on your back, something land on your back and immediately bite into the back of your neck. Didn't get too deep though. The way that you kind of like got bowled over when it landed on you saved you from a deeper wound, but you do feel a burning sensation as it tries to bite into the back of your neck. And you too managed to shake off any sort of poison, but you still take 2 piercing damage.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Greysoul, your action.
All right, I'm going to move over here.
Okay. You're going to take an attack of opportunity from the fighter.
Yep.
Ah, I love it when you're like, yeah, already clocking that. All right. 22.
That will hit.
And because he has improved critical, that is a critical hit. So you are going to take 12 damage.
All right, noting that.
Oh, pardon me. Hold on a second. That is, why is it saying a D6 for? Oh, for slashing. Yes. So you're going to take 2 full D6.
Okay.
Yeah. So you take 12 damage.
Taken, I say Q to that guy and give him a hellish rebuke.
Okay. What do I have to do?
You have to roll a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Or take 7 fire damage or half on a save. Wait, hold
DC
on.
15.
2d10, is that?
Yeah, you just roll crap. Natural 20.
Alright, so 3?
Yes, he's going to take 3.
Alright. I have set up flanking with Feld.
Okay.
So I'm going to fire at the phase spider.
Okay, with advantage.
First one coming up. 25 hit. Okay.
25 and 21, man. Way to...
7 force damage.
All right, the spider shudders with the massive impact on its back all of a sudden.
Okay. Still up though?
Still, oh yeah.
Okay, second Eldritch Blast. Another 26.
Holy shit, dude.
5 force damage.
All right.
And then bonus action is going to be Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And I'm going to have that pop up on the opposite side of Terra.
Okay. Oh boy.
That's going to take a swing at the phase spider as well.
All right.
For a 24.
That's a hit.
10 force damage.
10 force damage. Damn. All right. So this one is considerably bloodied. And there's your spiritual weapon. Come on. Keep up, computer. You're doing great, buddy. You're doing great. Okay, Seneca, you are asleep. But
I did it!
With everything going on, I will give you a wisdom save to see if you can wake up.
All right.
Yep.
Definitely rolling. This is
Because you're hearing a whole bunch of shit, and you might have actually had a ninja like jump over you, although being unconscious.
Holy moly!
Your cat-like instincts wake up, and we'll say that you woke up, and that's your round.
All right.
Excellent.
I will lay and observe.
Got it. Mikey, you're up.
Throw some cheese at Seneca.
Awesome.
Cheese.
What do I need to roll? I don't know if it's sleight. I don't know if sleight of hand works. What can I do to throw my voice?
Give me a performance check.
Like performance. Son of a bitch. The one thing I did not.
Okay, or actually, how about a deception?
Oh, yeah.
It actually should be deception, not perform. So,
Yeah, that's much better. We like that one.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit. Okay.
A little better.
Did we use
Yeah, so-
charisma as a double stat?
I'm going to throw my voice so that it sounds like I'm here. And I'm going to say to Lorenzo, wherever they may be, I'm going to say, I'm the best parts of you, you little shit. And then I am going to go, well, may or may not go here. I don't know. We'll just say here. Who's this person right here?
Oh, that's Seneca, the cat person.
Oh, good. Okay, hey Seneca, what's going on? I'm going to go ahead and just attack that. There.
That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, I can't deflect that.
Nope. Yeah. And,
technically you have advantage because I'm prone. So if you want to see if you roll
Yeah,
crit,
so if you
you
roll
could
crit.
probably do that.
I mean, like, okay, I guess I could try. I guess I could try.
Goodness, is
you are in the middle of waking up right now. Well,
Okay.
You're in the middle of waking up right now, so he's going to get his assassinate off.
Oh, great.
Yeah. All right, you're definitely awake now, let me tell you, if you're still alive. Go ahead and roll your damage, baby. Let's see what we got.
Okay, yes. Okay, so, walk me through this. So damage right here. Okay, do I need to roll the, okay, let's just do this first.
So that's 30 damage.
And then do I roll the sneak attack as well?
No, the sneak attack's already rolled in.
Oh, it's only if there's another person, right? Okay, great.
Yeah, no, your sneak attack's
For
already
the
included because he's prone.
Okay,
Yeah,
wonderful.
prone and unconscious. So now he's like,
All right, so I know what I'm doing on my next turn. I got this great plan, guys. I'm going to roll a death save.
yeah. All right. So yeah, you come up and you actually like emerge from the shadows long enough to just shunk him right through the gut, and you hear a
I'm so embarrassed by that subverbal.
And as I do that, I'm just be like, I never liked you anyway.
All right. Feld, you're up. And,
All right.
Yep.
I am going to. So is he still? Did he disappear, or where did?
He has emerged momentarily to attack to stab Seneca.
Yes, but is he still there?
You did not make any statements about disengaging or hiding. Were you doing that, Mikey, or no?
Well, I mean, I would use my bonus action to disengage and hide, or rather hide. Do you want me to roll stealth?
Yeah, give me a stealth with advantage if you're gonna hide.
All right, I don't know.
Because of his translucence. Okay. Yeah. Roll. Oh, yes. That's double stealth. Oh, you got. Holy shit! You rolled 20 twice. Okay. Go on and make a perception check if you want to try and track him.
Perception's the only.
Yeah. Good luck.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. You cannot track this guy. He literally just ran Seneca through and then just disappeared into thin air again.
Okay.
It's just something about like a mostly invisible person running around.
Yeah, no, I trust that one of my fellow compatriots who has the ability to heal at a distance will do so, so I will not beam myself over there to save my dear Tabaxi friends.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, I'm going to bring the wrath of Helm down upon this infernal spider.
Mm-hmm.
And so, actually, to start, I will be cast Shield of Faith on myself as a bonus action, kicking up my AC to 23. I am going to attack with advantage the spider who is right there. I do believe that will hit.
Yep, that'll do it.
For 6, and where is? But I'm going to call down I'm going to be using a smite.
Okay. I will tell you right now that if you pop the smite, it's dead.
Yes, I am popping a smite.
Yeah.
Do you want me to
So with great and holy wrath, you bring your weapon down upon it and literally break its back. All 8 of its legs go splaying out straight, and the carapace, like, you almost invert it. Like you know, like when you take like one of those. What?
A lobster?
Yeah. And you just kind of crack it open.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, you do exactly that. You, with a satisfying crack, you literally destroy this thing and invert it.
Gotcha.
Its insides are on the outside now.
Where? So is the moonbeam still up?
Let me see. And Birch, did you make your concentration check?
I only have to beat the 2 damage you got on me, right?
I think the minimum DC is 5 or the damage taken. So DC 5.
Is that a
DC
that
5
a con save?
con save, yeah. Make it anyway. Oh yeah. Yep, that moonbeam's up.
Okay, and what is the space of it?
It's only on the fighter by the fireplace, nothing else.
Gotcha. So is it just in 1 square?
Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah. And now, if I'm in direct line, it doesn't have to be directly. It just has to be opposite, correct?
Yeah.
So not, yeah.
No, I'm saying we're for flanking.
Yes.
It's got to be an exact line.
Right, but now that it is a direct line on fighter.
I threaten the fighter with range.
With range, yeah.
That's what he's asking.
I have now do-si-doed right behind him.
Yeah, fine. Just to speed things up, yes.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm going to hit him with, oh boy, that does not look like that's gonna, 13 I'm guessing is not gonna hit.
This guy's not as chunky as he looks. He's got chainmail, but, why does this thing keep crashing? This is annoying as hell. I might have to go old school here at this rate. I'm gonna rule that actually found, he doesn't, you hit him, but the armor actually takes the brunt of the shot.
So it does hit him or it does not hit him?
It is not going to deal damage.
Gotcha.
Okay, but you connect, it just does not deal damage.
Gotcha.
All right? Yep, top of the order. We got Nate back up.
First, I'm going to see if I can find me. I'm going to search for myself.
Okay.
It's very metaphysical, very psychological.
Yeah, you actually find
yourself.
I found him.
Yep.
Okay, here comes the fun part. I can find him, no one else can. Because I'm just that good.
Yep.
So I'm going to run up next to him or behind him. I'm going to take a dagger and I'm going to bury it into my back.
Okay.
And leave it there.
All right. Go for it.
And I'm going to miss.
11's not going to do it.
Nope.
No. Good hustle, though. Good hustle. All right, the warrior.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Disengage.
And hide. Yep.
No, I can't disengage and hide.
Oh,
I'm just going to disengage.
Got it. Okay. So you're going to disengage. Got it. All right. So now the warrior starts his turn in the moonbeam. Adam.
Huzzah! That means he needs to make a con save, please. A 15.
DC 15 con save. This is not going to go well for him. Oh, no, 21. He makes it. Oh.
Okay, he's just gonna take half of this then. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, he only takes 5 radiant damage. That's pretty lame.
Okay. So yeah, he starts to sizzle and is like, ah! What the hell? He's gonna step out of it. And he's gonna turn and swing at Feld. And
he's dead. He's not a shape changer or anything cool like that.
No, not. He's not. I'm not doing that to you. Let's see. He's going to longsword. He's going to swing with his sword, and at his bless.
So she kept concentration.
She did. But a 13 still ain't gonna hit you.
Nope.
Nope. So, and then you actually do see him kind of take a deep breath in and shake off the wounds. And looks like, well, he only regains 1, but he regains a hit point. That's annoying. Yeah, a single tear goes back into the tear duct. Oh yeah, this will be entertaining. All right. Remember that mage?
No, I don't. Fake news.
Yeah, fake
news.
There was no mage.
The only mage here got
healer
put to sleep in scabs, so.
Put to sleep and then put to sleep. You're feeling, what's your cat's name?
Oh, no.
Eartha. Feeling a little earthed at the moment.
Yeah,
she is an extension of myself.
That's rough. That's rough, guys. We have to have trigger warnings for that kind of shit.
Eartha's gonna be okay. For those at home, he has a familiar that has been valiant and has saved us a lot, but is not currently with us.
That is not even remotely close to true. He sent his familiar in to die on multiple occasions.
Fake news.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know, fuck it. He's gonna just do an upcast on Burning Hands. So, Greysoul and Tara, give me dex saves. Oh, Tara makes it. Greysoul takes it. Tara, you're going to take half. So you take 12. Greysoul, you're going to take 25.
Got it.
He's a little crispy. He's a little crispy.
Where did he appear?
Appeared on the table, on the dining table, and just Kamehameha like, Hadouken!
Yep.
Right over there. Oh wait.
I'm really glad I only took half. Holy moly.
Yeah, me too.
That was a lot.
Yeah. Flame effects goes off. Okay, loading, please wait. It'll look awesome when it happens.
That's all.
Nice.
Oh, hey. Okay, cool. And then the caster, the healer type, is actually going to draw a weapon and come up and foolishly attempt to attack Brick. I have to go old school on this, and that's a shit roll, so that's going to miss completely. Oh wait, with Bless. Yeah, still crap. Cool. Brick, you're up.
So while I'm fighting this guy, keeping an eye on the rest of the fight, how does it look like my, actually, you know what? Where's Birch? Is Birch in my line of sight?
Birch is behind you, back in the southeast corner of the tavern.
Okay. Birch, have you been making any noise of distress in the last
No, that spider meant nothing to me, man.
Okay, that's fine. And I will, if I'm not worried about Birch being in trouble, I'm just going to continue to beat this person to death.
Okay.
Since the last time I was here, Greg, which was a couple weeks ago, did we get a long rest?
Yes. I mean, assume you've had a long rest at this point, yes.
Okay. Well, we'll hold off. We're fine now, so I'm not going to blow anything too crazy. Let's go ahead and just try to hit her again with a mace.
All right. That's a miss.
Well, 5. Well, then let's go ahead and burn my action surge.
All right.
And try that again.
Yo. Oh, okay. Yeah. And roll damage.
Oh, lovely. Bonk. So it's that, but it's also a full. It's a 1d6 plus whatever I rolled, right? I get a full.
Plus 4. That's gonna be 13. Yeah, that's 13 damage as you literally crack her in the head. And yeah, she's now bleeding, bloodied and bleeding profusely from the face.
Making a con save.
Fantastic.
Yep. And I gotta make a DC, I want to say 23 or concentration? Or no, DC 18, I think.
Neither the wizard nor the fighter that I'm by are undead or fiends, correct?
Correct. Humanoid. Failed to save. Less is gone. Very nicely done. Tara. Oh, is that the end of your turn break?
Yeah, I'm happy continuing to beat this cleric to death.
Awesome. All right, Tara, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to shoot this warrior guy with my bow.
Oh, warrior guy.
That's it.
29 piercing damage.
9 piercing damage. Yeah, you were attacking the warrior or the spellcaster?
This guy.
Okay, yeah, so you attack the warrior. You draw back, you gain a bead, and you stick him right in his side. And he, oh! And, you know, he's starting to look like, he looks like the first shot that Boromir took if it was like in his flank as opposed to directly in his chest. Would you like to do anything else?
I don't think I can, other than move, and I don't feel like moving.
Okay, cool. Cool. Birch, you are up.
Alright, what's my friend Seneca doing?
Bleeding to death.
Okay, that sounds bad.
It's not preferable.
And can I see evil Lorenzo?
Negative.
No, you can see me.
What about the shadow one?
Oh, we were waiting for that. Yeah, no, you can't see that.
Oh, zing. Oh.
Well, yeah, you can see evil Lorenzo. You can't see shadow Lorenzo.
Okay. I'm gonna move my moonbeam.
All right.
I'm gonna move my moonbeam onto the spider that bit me.
Okay. You move the moonbeam.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to cast. I don't think I can. Oh, I can. I can go here and not take an attack of opportunity because I'm still within range of that spider. And I'm going to reach out and touch Seneca on the shoulder and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Thank you kindly.
All right, I'll allow it.
You bet. You get a big whopping 8.
Glad to see the big rolls are continuing here.
I'll take it.
The phase spider is unfazed by your attempted moving of the moonbeam. But now I make what, a dex save or a con save?
Constitution.
What's the DC?
15 con.
Fail. Roll your damage.
Yes, sir. 17 radiant damage.
Holy shit. All right, so 17.
I rolled poorly last time.
The spider is going to bite at you because you're still right there and you look yummy. Is a 14 hit?
No, sir. 15.
15. You duck under it as it lunges at you, and then it blinks out of existence.
Oh. I'll take it.
The spider disappears. Saw what happened to its buddy, and it's like, nope. Greysoul.
Okay. Let's start with the spiritual weapon. 5, 10, 15, 20. Setting up flanking with brick.
All right.
And let's attack that.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Let's make it happen.
All right, let's see what we got here. $14 hit?
Yes, it does.
Sweet. 6 force damage.
6 force damage. All right. You drop her down to 1 knee as you stab her in the back.
like it.
Yep.
I will then. I think I'm just going to have to heal myself here. But I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
And gain 13 hit points back.
When you think about you, you touch yourself for 13 hit points. All right.
And that is my turn.
Seneca, you are conscious and breathing again.
I sure am.
Just for a moment.
Hey.
All right. Well,
The little things.
let's go ahead and stand up and use half my movement.
All right, you stand up.
And let's see. All I know right now, if I'm not metagaming, is that I fell asleep, woke up, got stabbed, looked up to find Birch putting his hands on me, and I can survey very quickly that there are a bunch of people who are fighting. Let's go ahead and enlarge Brick.
Oh, god damn it. All right.
Yes.
All right.
When you enlarge Brick, you enlarge most of us.
Yep.
So if you're unwilling, I guess you can make a con save.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
Brick, like the Super Mario Brothers mushroom. Brick comes up and there's no whoa, like a 10-foot, like he's already 7 feet tall, so now he's 14 feet tall, like fucking Godzilla going through here, and he just roars in this poor woman's face. This woman literally passes out from fright. Okay, well, let me make a give her save. Yeah, no, she fucked it up. She passes out from fright. Okay.
no regrets.
Yeah, no regrets. Yeah, the cleric has passed out just from sheer shock and awe. Mikey.
Well, I'm going to use the remainder of my turn to step forward.
Oh, you step forward?
So,
Hey, Mikey,
So
do you
from
want an attack
my-
of opportunity?
well, I wasn't actually there.
Okay.
I was actually here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move forward, and I'm gonna, because I know that this gentleman is not hidden currently.
Yep.
The ugly part of me is not hidden. I'm gonna go ahead and get that.
Get that with that sneak attack.
24 will hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Do we have the wrong Lorenzo? This one rolls really well.
14.
You don't get sneak attack because there's no one next. No allies.
He was hidden and attacking from hiding.
Oh, so you had advantage. Okay.
Yeah. 24 is good enough.
14.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, you actually do sink your sword directly into him.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right. And how do you want to end your turn?
I will use that. Use that action to hide. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Can I try that?
With
Let's
advantage.
do that. Yeah. Why not? Yeah. Stealth. That's the stuff right there.
So Seneca, as you're stepping forward, a mirror image of Lorenzo kind of shimmers into existence all of a sudden, stabs him, and then fades back out of nothing, and into nothing.
Yeah, that checks out.
So that's my, so 23.
23 is definitely, yeah. All right. Feld, you're up.
Yes, so I rolled my 25, so I'm doing my Breath of the Gods, doing a cone that will hit both the mage at the table and the fighter in front of me. Dex save of 12, or take for half damage.
All right. Fighter fails. And the encounter just crashed, hold on. Mage fails.
Cool. Is the fighter still up?
They are both dead. They are both incinerated. With divine smart, with
the breath of the
divinity,
gods.
the breath of the gods, you literally immolate the two of them.
Gotcha. Cool. Is there there are no opponents visible or up, correct?
Correct.
Okay, then I am going to hold my second attack and movement until the bad Lorenzo appears.
Okay.
I mean, bad Lorenzo. You have to
The not our Lorenzo. How about that? the friends with the people who attacked us. The toadstool.
Good.
Lorenzo.
Bad. You're gonna sign
Yeah. I mean,
What is got my god?
It's very narrow-minded of you to try and put this in some sort of binary. You know, alignment's not a binary system. It's a 9-point matrix thing.
Here's the thing. He attacked a paladin. He's bad. He and his buddies.
All right. So, Nate, top of the order. You are up.
I know he's close and hiding.
I'm going to give you advantage on this because you are dealing with yourself.
I know where I hide.
Yep.
Let's see if I know where I hide. 24.
Good enough.
I would hide right there.
You legit, yeah.
Yeah, so bottle of oil. Smash it on that area, like where I'd be. Just to cover whoever's there in oil.
Okay. Give me a deception check as you do it.
4.
Okay. So you're not fooling anybody. You literally pull it out. Mike, I'm going to give you a reflex save.
Is that going to be a dexterity?
Yes, that's what I meant. Sorry. Sometimes I spit.
Pure dex or?
Pure dex, yeah. Okay. So your AC to hit him is 13.
Okay.
Make an attack roll with that to hit that.
Do you want just a straight dex?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm making this an opposed, basically opposed dex checks to see who gets who.
18.
18.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mikey, he kind of deeks all of a sudden and pulls something out of his jerkin, and suddenly you are smashed in the chest with a vial of oil. It does not ignite yet.
Nope, it is not ignited. Now there's a splotchy oily thing floating in the middle air. And
Yeah.
at this point, I will hide.
Oh, got it.
Where's my stealth?
Yeah, you are. You realize now that all of a sudden they've kind of neutralized some of your stealth.
Does Sir Feld's helm
does
action
that-
go
does
off?
my-
Yeah.
Okay.
It
And
should have stayed hidden.
so he is where he
Yes, that is correct.
Correct.
Yep.
Gotcha. So that means that I should be able to. So I will be able to go using my good friend for flanking.
Holy shit, that's a crit.
Yes. And
All right.
You're on a roll, people.
so that'd be that's terrible. So it's 9 plus another 11, so it's 20.
Yeah. So you take 20 right there, Mikey. I think.
Yeah, that's gonna. So my dying words are, you're artless, and I still win, and fall over.
I would like to loot the body, like, I'm going to take my 600 gold back.
Well, first off, I'm gonna. Here's what happens, Mikey. You get splashed with this oil, and you kind of look down like pathetic. Like, what the fuck is this? And you don't realize until too late, as Feldruucan is coming down and bringing his wrath upon you, that suddenly you are not nearly as hidden as you were before. And with divine power, he brings his weapon down upon you, and you feel the wrath of the gods themselves tear you apart with magical energy surging through you. You explode into motes of shadow. And almost as if you're like metal filings floating in air near a magnet, your essence goes immediately to Lorenzo. Lorenzo, I need you to make a Constitution save.
That's my best stat.
Yeah.
Fail it.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
I'm not possessed by myself.
You've been replaced.
I need a
You've been
wisdom save.
recast.
Wisdom save.
It's a very single white female moment.
We'll talk about what that means later.
Okay.
High or low?
High.
Pick a number between 50 and 100.
79.
Okay. Here's what happens. You feel these motes, these findings, these little bits of essence land on you, and then start creeping, like almost like the black oil from X-Files, but in reverse. Instead of coming out of you, they start going in every pore, every opening, through your tear ducts, up your nose, into your mouth. Before anybody can react, they are in you. And you can't even scream, but you pass out from the pain.
This happens to me a lot.
Yeah. you wind up in a lot of pain, and you pass out from it frequently. And you're going to take... How many hit points do you have left?
21.
You're going to take 17 damage.
Okay.
Okay? And you are unconscious. But what the rest of you guys see is he fades back into existence.
Oh no, I gained my charisma?
Yeah, you regained your charisma and you lost all your advantages.
Man.
Of
course, I may have been like, oh, I gained 5 charisma points? Come on!
So he's not cursed anymore?
He was never cursed. This was actually a magical disease that in curing him, and the thing is, it wasn't even necessarily a magical disease. He was caught by basically in a magical vortex that was slowly sucking him into another plane. And what happened during that ritual was that they literally tore him back into the prime material plane, but the rest of him was left in the Shadowfell, which animated itself. And decided to...
So presuming that's where all the other gnomes are then. We got fully sucked through, assuming they're still alive, they're somewhere in the Shadow Realm.
Perhaps.
And I mean, to be honest, like, being Lorenzo is a curse in itself, so...
It was truly changed there.
Awesome abilities.
Yeah. Well, so yes, you guys do watch as he falls to the ground, choking and gagging, but slowly winds up regaining. The opacity filter goes up to 100%. You can almost see like the status bar, that was hanging at 66. Suddenly start iterating again, and now his prone and unconscious form on the floor is once again intact and whole.
And now I can lie a lot better.
And now you can lie a lot better once again. Alright.
I cure wounds him for 7.
Okay, you've healed the wounds, but the man is still unconscious.
Okay.
We will be dealing with that later.
Can I just say how, like, thank you, Feld, for smiting this guy, but also, I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to take my turn and control flames onto a guy covered in oil.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Another time. We've got the game plan now.
Yeah. Now that you guys have like a whole comedy routine ready to go here, this is great. You know, this is why you guys got to keep packing torches now.
So now that we go running through the tavern, etc., ripping it apart to see if there's any more of those gems. Do we find more?
You Harlow.
Hi.
Pick a number between 1 and 100.
82.
You do not.
What?
I'm switching it up now, motherfuckers.
I don't.
Yeah, now you got to figure out my whole game again. All right.
I don't know what your game is anyway, but
yeah, that's okay.
We're fine.
Yeah, you do not find any more blown glass, but you do know that glass blown in the Shadowfell could work as a material component for what you seek. So we will deal with that out of game, but we are now out of time for tonight. And I thank my East Coast players for hanging in with us because you guys are there at 1:15 in the morning. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight for Brutes in the Shackled City Live as we resolve a major hanging plot thread with poor Lorenzo. He's now 100% of the asshole we always knew and loved. But I want to give a tremendous, big, huge thank you to Mikey Strange for joining us tonight, buddy. It was such a pleasure having you at the table tonight. Thank you so much for joining the Brutes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
You play me better than me.
Yeah, you did a fantastic job, brother. We were glad to have you here tonight, and we're going to definitely have you back in the future for more shenanigans. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. I look forward to it.
Awesome, guys. All right, well, hey, thank you, folks. Anybody watching, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Thank you, our patron in the house this evening.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hannah, for running the stream tonight and helping keep the cameras up. And we will be back next week for the second and final episode of Brutes in the Shackled City Live at the Hollywood Fringe Festival 2021. And I will tell you, it is one that you're not going to want to miss, because this one is going to kind of turn most of the plot upside down. I might have to rewrite a whole section of this module depending on how next week goes. So shit's about to get real. Don't miss out. Once again, my name is Greg, DM Greg. It's been my pleasure to DM for these guys for your entertainment. You can hire me to do exactly this kind of stuff. Probably better for you. Check out mastermindadventures.com. Book me for sessions. I'm starting again in October. I'm bringing back a big hit from last year, and I will be running the original Castle Ravenloft I6 as a one-shot on live stream on Halloween. You heard it here first. I'm doing that again, and I will be announcing who will be playing in that in September. So, hope you'll check that out. Maybe you'll play. Who knows? We'll see. But we will be back next week for the Fringe, and then after that, we will resume the campaign as before. Just a little bit of knowing ourselves and each other just that much better, and I'm very, very excited to see what that leads to.
And just seeing how the party fighting 4 displacer beasts do with that.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Quit your bitching. Seriously, you got Brick with you. That fucker. Yeah, you got at that fight.
That's right.
So, anyhow, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you once again. Have a great night. And until next time, roll them 20s. All right. Night, y'all.